All right.
We're live.
Let's go.
Live?
All right.
Live?
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
We're
Before I
here.
ruin anything, I'm just gonna make sure we're live.
Just click the button.
Yeah, just click.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
we
here
are
it is.
live. We are
I think so.
live.
We are live. It still says part 3 though. What's in the water?
Oh,
I know I haven't
Movie
switched
movies.
it. I'll switch it at the end.
No, switch it.
no, you should switch it.
Oh,
You should
wait.
switch it now.
Switch it now.
That way
Wait,
people
can I-
know it's episode 5.
Yeah, hold up. I think I can switch it. Part 5. Did that work?
Should work. Hit
Hey, I
refresh.
changed it.
Hey, let's go.
Yo.
Give it some kind of Give it some kind of interesting title. You know,
That's it,
it's
okay.
episode 5, but what's the episode name?
Hang on. Oh, I can't. All right. What do you think of the title, guys? That's the exact bit I was gonna make. The exact bit.
Wait, what is the title? I need to see now. Load. Nice. Perfect.
Okay.
Absolutely perfect.
Well, let's go ahead and share this out for folks.
I'm sharing it out as well.
I am logging in to D&D to Zeros to Heroes, and I'm gonna go to the channel, and I got an interesting title. Are you?
Hey, you can't get
Perfect.
mad at me. Chip was gonna do the same thing.
I work with amateurs. Here I am, serious YouTuber, and I work with amateurs.
How serious can you be if you don't recognize comedy gold when you see it?
Exactly. Agreed. Alrighty, let's go.
Okay. So, before we begin, Joe had given us a suggestion of doing some character facts before we get the session started. So I
Well,
know
we should
we're
also say hello and welcome to the stream. Those are also things, you know.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
You know, you
Well,
can't just like
Yeah.
jump into this.
there's the-
I mean,
We're
your
professionals, it's fine.
your thing, like your inner world thing, is bring us into the episode. But like,
I figured we would do that before I did the inner world thing.
but yes, but like we can still do a hello, welcome. This is Zeros to Heroes kind of thing. That works.
Okay.
Nah.
Hello.
Nah, if you haven't read the title,
This is
then
Zero to Heroes.
figure it out.
Figure it out. Hello. Figure out what's going on.
So the idea is you
Well,
introduce
perfect for
yourself, you
D&D.
introduce your character, and then one random fact about your character that your character sheet does not say about you. Just could be anything.
Dang it.
Oh, is it just a totally random fact, or do we
Yeah,
have like a prompt?
Like, I play Zephyr Skyward. His favorite color is purple.
Oh God.
And
Something-
what is your name? Who plays Zephyr Skyward for those of us listening on Spotify? And
I'm
Apple Music and
Lantern
all
Joe,
the-
by the way.
Oh yeah, I was about to be like,
See?
man, they can read it. Oh yeah, wait, podcast.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
which-
Whoops.
which we'll be doing
For our
soon.
podcast listeners.
Yeah.
So, you like
Spotify.com
to
forward
go
slash Zeros to Heroes. Make
Yes.
sure you sub before we go actually start this.
Let me
That's
just set
right.
up the Acast right now.
Doo-doo.
No, okay.
Oh,
I'll
are we
do that.
doing? Do we need to record Audacity? I can't remember. Did we do that? Did we do that? Because I don't remember.
I forgot to start. It again.
So I've
Chip,
in the editing process, like the odds that all four of us remember slim to none. So I've just been using the stream audio. But-
Because I've been recording every single time. I just keep forgetting to send it.
Should
Yeah,
I
it's
start?
either that or we have a weird thing of like 45 minutes in, it's like, oh, the audio just got good.
Should I
Yeah.
start Audacity or should I close Audacity?
I mean, right now the stream sounds fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're good.
You just want to use stream audio? Makes it easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Sounds like a plan.
Right. Whoever
All right.
has
Cool.
socials, tweet out the stream, please.
Alrighty,
Yes,
Dev.
I did.
We're good.
Okay, who's next?
Would you like me to go next?
Sure.
Okay.
What's your order?
Hi, my name is Goki Gamer. I am playing Damien Howler, the human rogue. And fun fact about Damien, he likes cheese.
What kind of cheese? Just any?
Just any. He does like brie. Actually, he does like brie.
Okay. All right, that's a pretty good a cheese.
Yes.
All right. I'm Charlie from the Chip Tide. I'm playing Craig Gabagoo. Fun fact: he's got 32 siblings. It's canon.
Oh my god.
It's canon now.
It's canon now.
My
forgot, I
god.
forgot all the goblins.
Don't ask
That's
any of their
crazy.
names. But
The
they're
family
all
drama goes crazy.
all their names are just normal names, like normal people names, but there's an apostrophe somewhere in there. So there you go. And it's up to you to figure out where.
Ooh, okay, I like that. Hey, howdy, I'm Icy Richard from Icy Richard, I guess. I am your DM for this season, and a little peek behind the curtain. A lot of these streams, I be like, I would totally plan out everything, and then I only ever come up with the bullet points. And actually, it's been working pretty good, I'd say.
I would say
Oh,
so.
so
Now,
we'll-
how
we'll
D&D
see how it
works
goes.
all the time
Just
anyway.
episodes. That's true, but I know a lot of the time people are like, first time DMs plan out every single contingency, and then I'm like, and then I just kind of
And then there's
happen to
me.
don't do that. Yeah, and then there's me
Mm.
who wants to do that and then doesn't.
Doesn't. No, that's gonna be me too. Like, I'll be lucky if I even have bullet points.
Hey, that's like
Hey.
the best way to run a campaign.
Hey, there you go,
Aw.
exactly. Also,
So-
what's up, Endymon? Welcome! Glad you were able to catch us at the start of the stream. Heck yeah, let's go!
Let's go.
Also, hello to everybody in the chat as well. Welcome on in. We've got some fun stuff coming up today, I think. So, yeah.
Yes.
Alrighty, so shall we jump into it?
Shall we? I guess real quick, as y'all know, to those listening on YouTube, we do a little live stream about these things. We're trying to edit it down to be on YouTube VODs, and then as well as podcasts are going to be just the audio of those VODs. So if you want the real life experience where we just kind of talk to y'all, the chat, come on out to our lives and hang out, enjoy the show. And
Woo!
anyways, what makes a hero? Are they forged in the fires of hardships? Are they chosen by the hands of destiny? Or is it simply a matter of happenstance? Is a hero the person sitting next to you? Is it the townsfolk, mind controlled by a giant frog? Perhaps it's even your childhood friend, who may or may not stab you. What trials does the body go through? What breaks the mind, saves the soul? Who remembers what makes a zero a hero? So, last episode, of course, it was just a fight with a giant frog. Was it 4 out of the 5? 3 out of the 4 party members were mind controlled.
Yes.
Joe was by himself. Surprisingly, he was the one who I didn't think would be by himself. So it was just a whole bunch of bad rolls. However,
I was mind controlled 90% of the fight, and it was a lot of fun.
however,
I actually
Craig,
did really enjoy that. That was fun.
It was a lot of fun. I'm actually really glad that mechanic worked out. Craig,
Yes.
what sort of item did you get from said frog? The Devil's Croak.
Yeah, I got some kind of strange blue gem.
So later on, we can give you a Karna roll. I guess I already sent you the item information, but Craig doesn't know that. So if you want,
Craig's got no idea what this thing does.
No. So y'all just defeat the town's evil, I guess, the Devil's Croak. We'll say Tweets kind of blends in the crowd. She's going to treat the patients and everything. Y'all were told that a festival will be held in your honor as soon as they're done building Craig's statue. Is there anything you guys would like to do?
Has the festival started yet? Like, are they like building it, or like has it started officially?
I think they're still setting up right now. They're pretty
Okay.
close to being done.
I think Damien would probably help start setting things up, helping people get ready for the festival, setting up their wares and everything like that. I think that's what
Okay.
Damien would do.
Gaming, can you roll me a perception check?
Uh-oh. Perception. I have pretty good perception.
Pretty good perception.
Ooh, 18.
18. So then, okay, so you feel something get put into your pocket.
Ooh. Okay.
Are you going to check that out now, or are you going to check it out later? Or
I
do you-
will. I'll check it out once I get a moment to kind of like sneak away and just privately take a glance at it.
Okay, well, we'll also say with an 18, you kind of you see a single feather, just kind of flutter by as you
Ooh.
feel it go into your pocket.
Okay. Do I know what kind of feather it is?
I'll say no, just because you only caught a glance at it.
Okay.
Um,
Sounds good. Okay, but that gives me enough information to know
Yes.
what's going on. Cool.
Craig, Zephyr, what are y'all doing?
I think Craig feels a little bad about making all these people build a statue of him. So he's gonna go over to someone and be like, look, I misspoke. You don't have to build a statue of me. Go ahead and build a statue of all four of us. You know, it was a real group effort, so I don't want to hog the spotlight here.
Yes, give them more work. That's great. Fantastic.
Yeah, it could be instead of one big statue, go ahead and do 4 like 3/4 statues.
So they just
So
kind of
it's still more work, but it sounds
That's
like.
crazy.
you say that, and you notice that the statue they're making of you is only like slightly bigger than you. So really,
Okay, I
they're
take
almost-
it back. I take it back, full size. Actually, no. Okay, keep
No.
mine how it is. Mine's great. Everyone else about half size.
You go,
That's-
okay.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to make a life size, and they accidentally gave you a couple inches. So
It's the hat. It really.
It's the hat, and
Yeah.
you know they say like the camera adds 10 pounds when they take a picture. A hat adds like 5 inches when they're making a statue.
For sure.
All things considered, though, I think Zephyr, even at half size, would still be taller than you. And Damien, I think they're both 6 feet.
Yeah. And I can just fly, so I can be as tall as I want to be.
It's
Hey,
true.
But okay, so yeah, we'll say the festival's going on right now. As it's starting, as it's in full swing, you see that the Tinderbox Guild is finally here. They're setting up kind of a relief station, giving out extra food and things. They're helping Tweet check out all of the sick and elderly, making sure everything's in ship shape. You see one or two of them kind of glancing at y'all. Because
I'm immediately kind of like sneaking away. Once I notice the Tinderbox Guild is around, I'm trying to probably not necessarily not be perceived by them, but I don't want to make conversation with them.
Yeah, well, as y'all look at them, you kind of notice that you don't see Jack, and you don't see
Ooh.
the
Oh.
lieutenant.
Thank God.
Thank
So
God.
this-
Okay, we're fine.
So this seems like it was just a smaller group of people.
Okay,
who
in that
were,
case, I'm a little bit more willing, but I still will probably try to sneak away a little bit once I get the chance to check out what was put in my pocket.
Okay, yeah. I guess you guys have free reign to do whatever you want, talk about anything, enjoy some of the festivities.
Yeah. I'd also love to unknowingly sneak away to the same exact place as Damien to look at this stone a little bit more.
Okay, yeah. Zephyr, are you going to be joining them?
I mean, I guess I could, but I mean, I'm not. It's very hard for me to sneak away to places. I'm quite tall.
We'll say it's not. You guys aren't gonna have to roll to sneak away. No one's really. Oh well, actually, give me stealth rolls because you guys are the town heroes. This is your festival, to say the least.
That is true.
It's not gonna be a hard check though, because like you guys aren't outlaws. The Tinderbox Guild is not really gonna mess with y'all.
You know, I always
Today's
forget
day of
that
18.
Craig
15.
sucks at everything. 4.
Oh no!
Well, okay, well two-thirds of y'all made it. We'll just say like Craig does a double take of like, no, make them shorter. You're trying to get them to make yourself.
Actually,
feel
you know what?
better.
Oh, well. I was going to do
but-
something, then I realized I haven't examined the stone yet, so.
Yeah, but
Hold on.
Zephyr and Gookie just both kind of pick you up and just sweep you away. Yeah, what would you like to do with the stone?
I would love to. Do I have any? Oh, I would love to cast the spell Identify on it.
Okay, what does that do?
You choose one object that you must touch through the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any.
Okay. Is it a roll or does it just
It
automatically?
doesn't say there's a roll, it just you learn it.
Okay.
Yeah,
let me
identify. I
see.
think it's just you learn what the item is and what it does.
I think I sent it to you. I gotta find it now. It was mine. Okay, so you have the Sapphire of Mind. You can cast illusions, basically anything from the deck of illusions. You can cast Charm Person. You can gain advantage on mental saving throws and checks, and then of course just kind of anything else you want to do. It's kind of Infinity Stone, kind of an Ex Machina kind of thing. Along with this Identify though, kind of similar to when Zephyr had looked into his, your mind kind of gets kind of sucked into the stone, and you see pieces of that dream y'all had. You see the great cavern, or I guess the great stone castle, not cavern, of shimmering lights and glowing stones. You see four dark shadow members kind of just walking around, not being able to say their names or really identify who they are. And you see all of y'all just kind of pass out. And when you all pass out, you kind of zoom back out of the Mind Stone. And you see that it's shimmering with the kind of the hues of your character, which I think was orange.
Oh, I don't remember what color I
I
said.
don't remember what colors you were. I know Zephyr was black and purple. But yeah, so basically that, and then the orb also shimmers with that white staticky kind of color that you've seen beforehand.
Interesting. And do I need to attune to this item to be able to use it?
You know in your heart and in your, well, I guess technically in your mind, you know in your mind that you are basically already attuned to it.
Already. Okay.
That it was kind of as soon as you touched it, it latched onto you. Sort of like, I guess, a venom, you can say.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's a symbiote. While Craig and I don't know what Zephyr's doing, but while they're distracted by figuring out what the stone is, I'm gonna take a moment just to kind of like go into a corner and just pull out the note and privately read it to myself.
So it just has a
Or
bunch of
or like whatever was put in my pocket. I assumed it was a note, but it might not be a note.
Yes, it was a note.
Okay.
So it just has a bunch of symbols on it. It has the word Kotobuki. It has a picture of a raven, and then it has the number 1 on it.
Okay. Is this Thieves' Camp?
Yes.
Okay.
What does Thieves' Camps do?
It's a language that is most commonly spread amongst like
Okay.
rogues, thieves, etc. Like those types of people. It's just kind of like a secret code type thing.
Yeah. So this is, you recognize this as Chicken Scratch. It's basically the language of the Ravens, the Ravens Guild.
Nice. Okay. So
So
is
I
it
guess
just like
yeah? So you would know what it says. So basically, it's giving you a location, which of course is the Kotobuki. The raven is a symbol of just the group itself, and then seeing 1. So you would kind of understand this as saying like, meet with us at the city by yourself.
okay. So I'm just gonna take a look at that. I'm just gonna be like, I don't want to have to go back there yet. I'm just gonna like fold it and like put it back in my pocket, and kind of realize that like that's probably going to be what my next destination is going to be.
Yes. Speaking of destinations, as y'all guys kind of talk, you remember that there's the temple that you may need to go to, as well as Kotobuki City. Those are the 2 locations that the lieutenant had given y'all.
Yes.
Just as your kind of mini errands, I guess, for your official, unofficial tinderbox assignment.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I do not care to see whatever that guy's name was again. The annoying guy, the trades guy.
Yeah, do we remember where Jack was going?
So Jack is going to be at the temple.
The temple.
And
So
Lieutenant
this
Rokrin
city.
So we
is
do
going to
that
be at the
last.
city.
I think
Yeah,
like
I think
the-
we're unanimously agreeing that
That
the
guy's the
temple
final
is the last
boss.
place we go. Yes.
Yeah.
Unless we can kill Jack, then that would be a great thing to do. Just
Oh, he's too
push him
powerful,
into a
dude.
trap.
Just like, whoops, he slipped. He slipped on a banana
I
peel.
mean, did anyone see? No one saw him. Okay, that's fine. We didn't do it.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. So it's pretty unanimous that you guys are all going to go to Kotobuki City.
Yeah.
Is there anything you, Zephyr, would you like to say to Tweet, or would you like to say to any of the townsfolk before y'all, I guess, head off or anything else you want to do?
I mean, shouldn't we enjoy our festival?
yeah, yeah,
I mean,
no, you
yeah,
guys
I
are
wouldn't
more than-
mind spending a night here.
Yeah.
It'd be weird if the
you
guests
guys-
of honor left before the festival even began.
Yeah, just like, all right, see you guys later.
Bye.
So then, yeah, you guys just enjoy the festival. There's a myriad of different kind of fish and foods. They're terracotta cod, and they're shimmering fish that are from this lake. You know, they have a moss salad, which you just kind of see a bunch of children actually reach into the banks, or I guess the banks of the lake, and they kind of just pick up moss and they kind of eat it like cotton candy.
Oh.
Interesting.
And of course, you know, some of the tinderbox guilds come up and speak to y'all just to see what's going on. And y'all, they don't really cause much of a fuss. Because, you know, you flash them y'all's tinderbox and like, oh, okay, yeah. How's it going?
Yes.
Um,
By any chance, do I see the Baron around?
no, I'm pretty sure the Baron's still gonna try and milk his bed of rest as much as he can because he loves his free pudding as much as the next guy.
Okay.
But if you want, you can try and investigate that watch you stole off of him.
I'm probably going to wait to do that until after the festival, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
I guess pretty much in that case, the only thing I want to do, are there like any shops or anything that might sell some wares so that way I can support like local businesses and stuff?
Yeah, there's a blacksmith shop around. You may be able to get more ball bearings.
That'd be great, actually.
There's a couple food stalls.
I'll approach the blacksmiths and say, hey, very strange question. Do you happen to have any ball bearings? I'm just going to be like straightforward with him.
We should have a couple. What size do you need?
That's a good question. What size do I need?
Let's see. This is see on your gun. Probably just any size. Not any size, but I don't know, like marble size.
Yeah, that's what I would assume.
Okay.
So I would say marble size.
Okay. I guess we're doing like the gold system. I'd say 20 bearings for about half a gold.
Let's see. Could you take 1 gold and make that up to 40?
Why, yes, I can.
That would be wonderful. So I'll give him a gold. Let me find my inventory. So I'll give him a gold for 40 ball bearings.
All right, and so yeah, you guys do that. I'm sure there's
Nice.
a lot of things a roguish thief like you can use ball bearings for other than shooting people.
Yes,
So 40
exactly.
seems like a good bunch. Looking it up, there's a bag of bearings and it's a bag of 1,000. I was like, oh lord.
Yeah, that's what I had originally, and then was like, well, I guess I wouldn't have 1,000 if I'm using
Yeah,
his
'cause-
bullets too.
Yeah. So 40 seems like good.
Yeah,
'cause
it
you
makes
kind of
sense.
you kind of go through them quite quickly too.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
I don't think so. Not for me, anyways.
Yeah. And maybe before we leave, just to do something actually good and not just force these kind people to build statues of us. I'll try and find like a town healer or something.
Okay.
And I'll jot down some of my recipes for like some healing potions and stuff.
Are
Some
these the
easy
ones
to
you
make.
know, or are these the ones you just kind of cobble together?
These are the good ones. These are the
Okay.
ones that I know what they do and not like, well, let's see what this does.
Okay, so yeah, so you find the fish nurse from last time. and you kind of see that she's like throwing frogs out her window. 'Cause
Just
there's
getting
a
rid of all the
bunch-
frogs.
Yeah, there's a bunch at the bar and the clinic and everything.
I'm gonna nod like I understand what she said, and then be on my way.
Zephyr, is there anything you would like to do before y'all, I guess, take a long rest?
Probably not, but can I take a frog?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to take a
Ooh.
frog.
Like, I want a pet.
Yeah. So, where are you looking for one specifically? Are you going to take the one that was off of the nurse?
I'm gonna
'cause
just take
two-
one of the ones off the nurse and say, "Can I,
That she
can
throws
I
out the
have
window.
this? Souvenir for the trip."
She kind of gives you like a strange look, all things considered, of like what was going on. Kind
Come
of does the
on,
fish
it's-
equivalent of a shrug.
They're not
She-
dangerous or
she-
anything.
She so she gives you one, and this is one of the small frogs that was mutated a little bit more than the others. So it has the horns on its head. It has a itty bitty stinger. So it looks like a mini devil's croak.
Okay. As long as it doesn't do the whole nasty things that the Devil's Croak did, then we should be fine.
Roll perception.
Uh-oh.
You're not serious, are you?
Oh, no.
No, I'm not serious. I'm not serious.
Oh, no.
So you just got a mini. It looks like a mini devil's croak. Would you like to give it a name?
Chester.
Chester.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Do I have? Is there like a living? Does it have like a living compartment or something like that? I can put it in or something.
We'll say you find like a lobster cage just kind of off to the side, and so you can kind of wear it as a satchel.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's living his little. He kind of just hunkers down inside the lobster cage.
Good.
But yeah. So y'all spend the night partying, drinking, and just having a grand old time. The city is safe. Tinderbox Guild is just helping out the folks, and y'all are able to long rest before heading off to.
I would also
What the
say
Goofy
that
City.
whilst we're partying and drinking, Zephyr is putting on shows for people.
And the crowd is cheering. Hip hip hooray for the singing sky bard.
Damien's supporting you by clapping off beat, so I'm just throwing you off.
Hip hip hooray to the misguided owl. Hip hip hooray to the goblin? I thought there was a bird thing going on here.
I don't get a cool name.
2 birds and a goblin.
Well, it's 2 birds and a goblin, so they're like. they're,
All right. I gotta workshop something.
You got to workshop something. You're, but they do go hip hip hooray to the flying metal bird.
Yay!
Goblin 2 gets a nickname, but not me.
Oh, you're not a
Unbelievable.
bird. You're not a bird.
We just call him
That's
the
so
mad
funny.
scientist.
Okay. Hip hip hooray to the clucking scientist.
I love it. Absolutely. I would also like to add a little bit of character development. Damien, he is partying and drinking, but then he's immediately throwing up afterwards.
Yeah,
Because, as we know, he can't hold his liquor.
No, considering
Constitution
how
saves.
badly. Oh man, no, I'm not gonna do that to y'all. I was gonna say roll Constitution. If you fail, you cannot long rest.
Oh, no!
No,
Oh,
it's
that'd be
fine.
mean.
No, I'm
it
not gonna
wouldn't
do
be
that to y'all.
He couldn't long rest. It'd just be the fact that he's basically just, oh my head, so me, oh my head, and all this. Because he's got a hangover. He's still got 8 hours, but he's got a hangover.
Roll for
Ch-
hangover.
Roll for hangover.
And I will say, well, after the festival wears down, then I'll take a look at the watch.
Okay. I guess roll me Arcana or Investigation.
Arcana. Ooh. Doesn't matter which one.
No, I think
they're
it
both
comes
the
with
same.
stat. Yeah, but they should be
Yeah.
both the same.
13.
13. We'll say you don't quite know what it does to the full extent, but you have a feeling that if you hit its little button at the top to like set it as a timer, I guess you can say, that it may do something good for you, at least.
Okay. So I'm gonna take note of that, and then I won't put it on yet, just in case the Baron decides to reveal themselves before we leave town. So I'll keep it in my bag. But once we exit town, I'm gonna put it on.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. And we'll say with the long rest, the great party, you guys head your way to Katabuki City. Damien, what's going through your head right now as this happens?
So
I guess.
So Damien has mixed feelings returning back to his home because there's a lot of people there that he has become friends with over the years and that he has worked with over the years. But there's also a lot of people that he does not care to see again, and he knows if he does get discovered by the wrong people, then he's going to be in big trouble. So he's very much dreading going to the cities, but he knows it's what he has to do because it's, he was ordered to.
Yeah.
So
But
he's
of
just kind of
course-
like, he's just kind of dreading everything, but he's like, you know what, we just got to do it.
Okay. So do you
So he's kind of
have-
keeping to himself, but you can tell he's more like, if you were to glance at him, you could tell he's more serious than he's more serious than he usually is, which is saying something.
Ooh.
So
And how does the party
he's
react
just,
to that?
If I get the vibe that Damien's like nervous,
Mhm.
well, this only lasts for an hour, but I'll let him know, like, look, if there's ever a situation where you want to disappear, we need some kind of code word. And just say the code word and you're gone.
I like this idea. That could be actually, that could unironically be very useful.
Yeah.
Do you have any suggestions? I'm terrible at coming up with code words.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, maybe we could come up with "Let's fly."
Let's fly. I'm on the bird train now. Okay.
There we go. There we go. All right.
I
We'll
like
get
it.
you your wings
I like
yet.
I mean, I could give him bardic
right.
inspiration. That's the thing I could do. I could give Damien bardic inspiration.
Okay. How long does that last?
Well, it's just basically
until-
when you want to use it. Like, you get an
Yeah.
extra d6
Oh,
dice
okay.
roll.
Oh, okay, bet. Sweet.
Well,
Well, I'll
you have to use it.
once
That's the thing.
Yeah. Once, if you do want to use it, once Damien feels the effect, he's just gonna like kind of glance over and just kind of like nod and say thank you.
So I will give you I will give you bardic inspiration. If you want to use, when you next need to roll a dice, you can roll an additional d6, which can be
Sweet.
used whenever. Just
All right,
once.
sounds great.
One.
Yes.
And I
Everybody
get
gets
them back at the end of a long rest.
I bet. And also, I will say, while we're traveling towards the city, I take off the cloak that I was wearing that like had kind of like the shimmering feather effect, and I'm just gonna put on a regular cloak as I'm walking into the city.
Okay. So as y'all come into the city, you see a glamorous city with many big houses, booming businesses, and to Damien, to you, a kind of a new church, setting up. Kind of, I guess, not in the middle of town. Let me move us here.
Whoa.
Ooh. Hello there.
So this is kind of just going to be a big overview of the map. But yeah, so to Damien, you see just a new kind of star-shaped church on the horizon. That wasn't there when you had left. Considering
Okay.
it's only been a couple months, I'm presuming. Or how long has it been since you left home?
Well, I've left my home for several years by this point, but I do have to frequently go in and out of town due to work. So I would say it's probably been at least a few months since I've been in there for my last job.
Yeah, so
would say.
since your last couple jobs here, this church has been built.
Okay.
As y'all enter into the city, it seems like there's not a whole lot of regular people, but you do kind of see on every other corner there's people with masks holding up pamphlets and ringing bells and things. Had it pulled up, and then they go, "The end is near! The end is near! Come and join our church!"
Oh, Doomsday Colts.
Yay!
Is this
Lovely.
is this unusual for this city? I actually
most of
don't
them-
know this. Would I notice that like this is weird?
I think the number of them you think is a little off, but of course, there's always going to be one or two churchgoers, religious folks who like to kind of just praise and preach on the corners to try and get people to join in their religion.
Gotcha. I'm not paying attention to any. I'm just kind of ignoring it and keeping going.
Come join the young church. Come and join the young church.
Do we remember what? So, like, they told us what was going on in each area, the Tinderbox Guild, before we left. Do we remember what they said was going on here?
Yes, I believe they had said that the city may have had a missing person problem.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
And so, if y'all want to, you can go and speak to the lieutenant, and because this is the headquarters of the Tinderbox Guild, and you know that Lieutenant Roken was coming here to investigate what was going on.
Yeah, we can try to link back up with him and get some more info.
Yeah, we like that guy.
Damien, would you roll perception for me?
Yes, I can absolutely do that. Perception.
We'll
14.
say with 14, you noticed a black bird perching on top of one of the rooftops, kind of just staring at you.
Okay. I take note of it and just kind of like give like a slight nod towards it, and then I'll probably what I'll do, I'll follow along behind them, but I'm going to keep my hood up to kind of obscure my face as much as possible, just in case so that way the lieutenant doesn't recognize me.
Okay. Okay, we'll say as you get closer to the Tinderbox Guild, more and more birds are going to start appearing, though, as if it's an urgent matter that you need to get a hold of. But that's up to you whether or not you want to actually go in and speak to the lieutenant or not.
Okay, once I notice that there are more birds, I'm going to. It's one of those. It's one of those moments where I'm like, okay, do I want to do this? Like me, the player.
Because as you recall, the note did say to meet by yourself.
Yes. I think what I'm going to do, I think best case scenario for Damien, I'm going to kind of glance over at Zephyr and Craig, and I'm going to say, hey, actually, there's a couple of errands I need to run while I'm in town. Would you be able to meet with the lieutenant by yourselves? I need to go run a couple of errands before I forget.
Sure.
Sure,
Just
no
come
problem.
back eventually.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm just going to say thank you and kind of like nod, and then I'm just going to immediately make my way to where I need to go.
Okay, so we'll continue following Zephyr and Craig, though, through this part.
Yes.
So you guys come across the Tinderbox Guild. It's a nice kind of golden lace building, beautifully adorned. You guys entered. You guys, you see a couple guild members just sitting outside talking. What would y'all like to do?
I mean, I feel like, yeah, we just walk right in.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, before we go in.
Okay.
Zephyr, you need a code word. If you gotta vanish, I got you. But a different code word, okay?
Okay.
You gotta...
Should I say the code word now?
Yeah, well, I have to know what the code... No, you know what? Don't tell me. I'll just, when the vibe strikes, I'll know.
It could be anything. I could just
like-
random words like I need to actually disappear. And I haven't disappeared yet because I don't know what my word was.
Don't, like, you and me, simpatico. We got this.
If I knew what that meant, I would be honest,
Oh,
but I have
God.
no
We
idea.
both got
I do
magic
not like
rocks, all right?
Spanish. Yes.
let's head on in.
All right, we head on in.
So you see, Craig, you see a familiar face. It's a little goblin. She has cute little pigtails on, and she's kind of dressed up as a tinderbox member. She's, oh, is that you, Uncle Craig?
Do I know this person's name?
Roll history.
History. Okay.
Oh my god.
I think
It's 32
now,
siblings.
because of my new rock, I think I have advantage on this.
Ooh, yes.
So that's a 24. I got 32 siblings. They all have a bunch of kids on their own, but I know them all. All right, Uncle Craig don't miss.
So this is your niece, Cherry.
Cherry.
Yes, specifically Cherry with 2 apostrophes. It's CH
Of course.
apostrophe ERR apostrophe Y.
How else would you spell it? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she is the daughter of your brother Apple.
Okay.
He's kind of the youngest. So your family was getting run out of ideas for names. But Craig, it's me, Cherry.
Cherry, how's it going?
Going good. What are you doing here?
Oh, we're just here. Are you with the Tinderbox Guild?
Yeah, I want to be an adventurer one day, but right now I'm just a desk clerk.
Well, as someone who's been on 2 adventures with the Tinderbox Guild so far, I can tell you, it's pretty exciting stuff.
You've been on 2 adventures?
Oh yeah,
What
I'll
did
take
you
out my
do?
little my box.
You
Show it
have
to her.
an official Tinderbox box?
Oh, I do.
I
Turns
guess it'd
out
be an official Tinderbox.
now a little word to the wise. I don't know if this will work for everyone, but this is how we got in.
Okay.
If you see any big flaming paper lantern monsters, all you gotta do is take one out and they'll let you right in.
I'll have to keep that in mind. Oh,
So
I have to
keep an eye out.
Do I have to start a fire? Oh, I do have a question.
Mhm.
Have you? And she kind of. Have you met General Jack?
Craig's face is gonna get so stone cold serious and be like, "What?"
You know, General Jack. He's so cool.
I'm gonna pull her to one side. Cherry, you listen to me right now.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
man is the most evil man this world has ever known. Okay, he's crazy. He's a psychopath. All right, he
What?
sent me like 900 letters over the course of one night. I didn't even tell him where I lived. Okay, you gotta stay far, far away from that man.
But he's done so much good work.
Name one good thing.
He
Name
saved,
one good thing.
He saved us from the last fire I started.
Okay, so I was originally going to talk you out of this whole fire starting scheme, but if it's something that belongs to this General Jack, then by all means,
So we have a mad scientist and a niece who just starts fires randomly.
an arsonist.
One day he will notice me. My
Oh,
passion
yes.
burns like the fires I start.
One day he will know the Gabagoo name. That's for
Yes.
sure.
We shall.
Yes.
He shall
One
know our
way or
names.
another.
There's like a flash of lightning behind us.
Woo. That was good.
Anyone see that? No? I'm seeing things again.
Anyways, to be professional, what can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for, what was the guy's name?
The guy's
forgot.
name was Lieutenant Roken.
Yes, we're looking for Lieutenant Roken. We're here on a top secret mission.
Oh, hush, hush. Okay. Well, Lieutenant Roken should be in his office right now. If you want to go check it out. Or I guess talk to him about it. And she
All
just
right.
kind of points down. She goes down the hall, up the stairs, 3rd door on your right.
All right, thank you so much.
There we go then.
And so you guys go there. There's nothing going on, nothing suspicious, nothing at all going on. If no one wants to roll perception, that's fine.
I mean,
You guys just
You
kinda
know what?
walk
Now
on
that
the-
you say that, I think I'm gonna roll perception. Actually,
yeah, perception.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and roll perception just to see.
Does a 17 show me anything?
Yeah.
I got a 14.
We'll say the 17. There are a couple of the Tinderbox Guild members who are wearing those same masks you saw on the outside. And they're just kind of talking to each other about what's going on. But they're not doing anything too out of the question. And y'all make it to Rokin's office. Y'all knock, y'all burst in.
We'll knock, I guess.
And you hear the familiar voice. Come in. The soft, quaint
Alright.
voice of the elven leader or lieutenant. And you notice that his room is kind of just as, I don't want to say boring, as tight-laced as he is. All of his books are not only somehow alphabetized but color-coded at the same time. So it seems like he binds them himself. You see that his desk is prim and proper. There's nothing in his inbox. Everything's already in the outbox. He's just that efficient.
Wow.
Oh, he's good at his job.
Oh, it's you two. Hello. Welcome to Katubuki City. How has your adventures been so far?
Great,
I guess kind of asking for an
fantastic.
update.
We didn't beat a psychopathic toad.
Oh, interesting. Well, thank y'all for taking care of that. I just got a report saying that the threat was taken care of and our people are taking care of the townsfolk, giving them food and temporary sheltering for those who may need it. I'm
Good.
assuming you're here about the current problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mentioned missing people?
Yes. So if you may or may not have noticed, the town here seems to be slightly deserted. We have leads pointing to different places, a casino, we have an art museum that's under investigation, different setups for different Ocean 11 heists, because that totally wasn't my plan for this arc that y'all managed to call before stream. And there's also seemed to be a rise of that new church.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that church. I'm not really sure about it.
Yeah, I know we don't really have all the information here, but just based on kind of a, first impressions, a bunch of cultists in black masks talking about the end of the world, the end is nigh. Doesn't seem great. Doesn't seem like great guys.
Yes. They haven't done anything too alarming yet. Their numbers have grown exponentially, however, over the past few months. As you can see, some of our members have even decided to join them.
Shouldn't you be worried about your guild members joining some kind of cult?
Well, we practice free religion over here. Most of them are actually atheists. But so we're kind of starting to investigate because it is a little weird. They got Timbuktu not too long ago, and he just won't stop. But it is quite strange. Some of our members who we sent to investigate haven't quite yet reported back.
Okay, so seems like something worth investigating.
Yes, that'd be quite helpful. We found an official warrant the Tinderbox Guild itself cannot investigate, but considering you guys are a little hush-hush on our payroll, it may be safe to say y'all can go and see what's going on.
Little Black Ops infiltration here. Okay.
Yes, exactly. As you know, the Black Ops is the most high-class elven spy group we have. Yes.
Do we need
Of course, the
disguises
Tinderbox
to get in?
Yeah, do you have cool like gadgets and equipment for us?
We want to look
Like
like
a
we're
suit up
part of them,
montage?
but we're not part of them.
You can have this magic feather. Yes. You see, if you use it to interrogate someone, they are easily compelled to tell the truth. And he kind of just puts it in your hat.
Can I investigate the feather?
All right.
Zephyr, you can investigate the feather.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cast Identify on this feather real quick, just to know exactly what it does.
Was that the
There's a 15.
15?
Tell me anything about the feather?
Yeah, let's see what his identification roll is.
I don't think I have to roll for it.
Oh, that's right.
Or identify?
It's
I just find out if it's magical and what it does.
It is not magical. It seems to be a normal feather he just kind of grabbed off of his desk. Because
Alright.
clearly he doesn't want to give y'all any good tech. Really, he's just
I
kinda
guess
trying-
we've had a total of maybe 3 minutes of conversation with this guy.
Yeah, so he doesn't
But-
quite trust y'all yet with any of the high tech stuff.
Alright, fair enough.
You could probably go to the armory though and show him your tinderbox to get some maybe an extra weapon or two, or some better armor if you want.
Yeah.
But
We'll
yeah,
check
he's
it out.
gonna-
I
Alright.
guess we can ask some of these members who've become cultists to sort of. Can we have your masks?
Oh yeah, you can definitely go.
Hmm.
You can definitely go and talk to some of the members who have already joined. There's also, of course, all the cultists, I guess you can say, on the streets. So, go investigate. And again, he's trying to nicely usher y'all out. Come back when you see something.
Sure. Oh, before we go. So you mentioned a casino and an art museum?
Yes.
Do we think those are maybe associated with this cult in any way, or do we not know? We need to do some investigating. Could be separate
you
things.
May have to do some investigating there as well.
Got it,
We're quite
okay.
unsure. We believe they may be linked, however.
Did you have a
the name of
casino and an art museum before, or are they new things too? The church is pretty new.
Yeah, the church is pretty new. The casino, though, has oddly been giving out great donations to both the church and museum. And of course, the casino has always been a well part of our society, giving out things for everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
So maybe he was sponsoring them when they were still a small guild, or cult, or religion, or whatever have you. But yes, just go, get out. I have work
Okay.
to do.
We leave.
And with that, we'll go over to Damien.
Woo!
So Damien, we'll say you're here, kind of where it says the in between Hamburg and Southburg, because that's where the crows are kind of leading you down. Kind of, I guess, kind of not a yellow brick road, but a black crow road.
Nice.
And they
Well, he certainly likes this theming.
yeah. So if you want to roll, I guess nature, just to kind of help keep
Nature?
track of them. Yeah,
Ooh,
you're kind of
okay.
tracking them. You know,
Nature. 13.
So for 13, we'll say you understand what's going on. Every couple crows, they give you a series of like, ah, ah, or an ah, 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 and you know that's kind of like a left, a right, a left again.
Yes.
So they're kind of just
Yes.
weaving you down through all the different pathways, and you come across a small hut. Of course, this is kind of the poorer side of town, much the opposite of where you grew up in.
Yeah.
But would you like to?
But a place I'm much more comfortable in now, so.
Yeah.
I see the small hut, and I assume that the crows are gesturing me to go inside, so I'm going to, reach into my backpack and start to pull out a mask that, if you guys have seen the Owl House, it kind of looks like the mask that the Golden Guard wears. Except instead of yellow, it's like with grays and blacks. And I'm not going to put it on necessarily. Well, actually, would I put it on? Actually, out of character question, would I put it on if I was meeting with the boss, or is that not necessary? I don't know how.
I guess it's not really necessary. The masks are kind of more so for your stealth operations and things.
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna kind of like slowly pull it out and keep it close to me so that nobody can see what it is until I go into the hut.
Okay.
Just to kind of confirm, like, hey, this is me.
Roll perception.
Perception. I'm doing a lot of that.
Yes, you are.
I thought that was a 1 for a second. I got 10.
So nothing seems strange. Nothing of the sort. So, do you just want to go in?
I will just go in, yes.
Okay. So you go in there, and of course it's a small hut. There's a cot in the corner. There's a fireplace, and there's a couple tables. And at one of the tables, you see the Raven, who is the leader of the Raven's Keep.
Yes. Perfect.
Owl, welcome.
Thank you. Nevermore. And I was just kind of like standing there. I'm waiting for him to invite me to sit down.
Then he gestures at the chair across from him. Would you like a drink?
And I'll just cut.
Something to eat?
We'll take some water. Actually, I got here as soon as I could. I apologize for taking so long.
It's quite all right. Where have your adventures taken you?
Well, they have taken me to what was the name of the starting town again?
The starting town was Masada City.
Masada City. So I'm going to say, well, once I arrived at Masada City, and then I'm going to kind of go through everything that happened, how I met Craig and Zephyr, how I ended up joining the Tinderbox Guild accidentally. I was kind of roped into it. And then I'll tell them about the adventures that I had in the other town with the Devil's Croak. And I will also make it a point to say, Craig, I absolutely trust. Zephyr, I know less about Zephyr, but I do think that he is trustworthy as well. And that's part of the reason why it took me so long to get here. I had to find an excuse to lose them a little bit, so that way I can meet with you.
Well, nice to see you have at least one other bird companion with you.
That is not my head.
Great comfort.
All right, I'm getting strays left and right here.
We're working on getting Craig some wings, so we'll figure that out.
Okay, good. And what do you think?
Craig needs to learn the fly spell. That's what needs to happen.
And what do you think of this Tinderbox Guild? As you know, they seem to run some tight-knit operations that go against much of our own.
Yes. I don't necessarily approve of every person they let in. I have my suspicions on a number of people, and I don't necessarily like the way they work completely, but as of right now, they haven't caused us any issue. Aside from the general, whose name I can't remember. Something to do with trades. I don't remember his name. He was annoying, and I greatly disliked him, and I'm not the only one, so...
We've been keeping an eye out on them. Mostly because we're worried about our town here. In fact, we have someone who you might want to talk to.
Really?
Yes.
And who might that be?
And so the door swings open behind you, and in comes a person. She's slightly smaller than you, but they have a kind of a long sword across their back. They have a mask of a quail, and this is I guess you can say the quail. This is someone you've only heard of recently who's been helping out. Again, only in the past couple months since the last time you visited home.
Okay.
They've been helping out with the many fires going on throughout the city, and they've been helping raise money, and they've been doing odd quests throughout the lands. But you haven't actually met this person. But you hear them go, Damien, we need to talk.
Hi.
You recognize the voice as your sister.
Okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. So I notice. So once I register, first off, that she says my name, which I don't tell the people in the guild, so I'm confused for a second. And then when I recognize her voice, I'm like, Arnell?
She holds out her hand. As if
I'm just kind of.
She knows you took her tinderbox.
Damn it. I'll just be like, okay, here you go.
And she pockets it. Thank you.
And you blame me? You left it out in the open. What was I supposed to do with it? I had to just make sure it was in safe hands.
You left us. How could you do that?
I had to. You know that. You know that I had to leave. You know that I was not welcome there.
What do you mean? You were. I loved you. We took care of each other.
Tell that to Arnold. Tell that to Mom and Dad.
I know Arnold's was hard, and Mom and Dad may not have treated you the best, but we were all under a lot of pressure, and you left them, and you left me.
I was treated like a slave. I was treated like a slave there. I know you were the only person that I actually cared about there, but I knew you were stronger than me, and I knew you would be able to handle everything that was thrown your way. You were at least given a life. I was robbed of it. I was robbed of my childhood.
And now
I had to leave for my own sake.
And look where it brought you. Right back. We need your help.
Why are you a part of this operation? Why are you here? Why are you joining me here? And I will glance over to Nevermore. Did you know about this?
And he just kind of nods quietly. She has been a great asset to us. She has been quite helpful.
I'll glance back at Arnell. This, to be quite frank, is the last place I was expecting you to show up.
Well, I knew if I looked around, I'd find the place you were tied to eventually. You always did have the fascination for birds.
I guess I need to work on disguising that a bit more.
And then,
And I'm just going to ask her, why are you here?
I need your help. Mother, father, they're missing. I don't know where they are. Brother doesn't seem to really care. They've been gone for months now. Help me find
months? Them. Why should I help them? You saw how they treated me.
And does that mean they deserve the same treatment? To be forgotten? Left alone? They're still our parents.
They are pathetic nobles. They do nothing except lounge around in this entire town, and this entire town has gone to ruin because of it. These nobles do nothing to help us. They do nothing to help the people of each town and city. They do nothing to help the common folk. That is why I left. Because I saw how they treated me, and I see how much worse they treat everybody else. If you ask me, I would consider it good that they're gone. I only wish Arthur joined them.
He kind of takes a deep breath. You don't know what they've been through. They've tried to change since you left.
Really? I would be surprised if that's actually true.
I can see there's no convincing you. I only wish for you to think about this. And she puts on her mask and she just walks out the door.
I'm just gonna stand there in silence for a second, and then I'm gonna turn back to Nevermore. How long have you known about this?
Since a couple months after you just left. Your parents aren't the only ones gone missing. Many of our own benefactors have also disappeared. And if you haven't noticed by the streets, many of the common folk have also slowly started to dwindle. It's not just about your parents. It's about the good for the city.
Damien will stay silent for a second, and then he'll say, "It's for the common folk. That is
For
all I care about."
the common folk.
What information do I need to know? What information do you have?
This church has been gaining members exponentially. It started off with a couple people here and there on a street corner.
Hmm.
And then people joined regularly. And as they grew, more people actually started to disappear. It seems as if you either join them or you don't. Our benefactors, at least half of them, have joined, and at least a quarter of them are gone. Your parents seem to have refused joining, and now they're gone.
Interesting.
The
He'll kind
casino.
of Damien will kind of like lean back and kind of ponder that for a second, knowing his parents, and kind of a little bit surprised by his parents' refusal to join. And you can continue.
The casino, we have a weird relationship with them. We've gone in to try and take them down. They've sent people out to take us out, but they've always seemed to do some good, at least. They've helped build parks, they've helped donate art, but their funding has stopped. It's not flowing out anymore. And we're not quite sure why either.
I nod my head. And then I go, so would you recommend investigating the casino first or going straight to the church?
That will be entirely up to you. You'll probably have a little bit more backup if you head to the church. But we need to know where the good money for the casino is going.
Of course.
As much as we don't like them, they did tend to help, at least when we put a little pressure on them.
Right. Okay. I will keep this in mind, and I will meet back up with my cohorts and discuss a plan from there.
And he gives you kind of a piece of paper. This will have a little bit more information.
I take the piece of paper and I like glance, and I just kind of like skim through it.
Yeah, it gives you the location of the church, the young mausoleum, and it gives you the casino location, which is in, I guess you can say, Blueheim. Is it Blueheim?
Okay.
Blueheim. In this kind
Blue
of
ham, it looks like.
Blueheim, kind of in that area right there.
Yes.
So as you can see, it's not too far away from the church itself.
Yes. Okay. And where is the art museum, out of curiosity?
Art museum, it's kind of right here in the middle of the town, kind of just where everyone of all classes can kind of see what's going on.
Okay. Gotcha.
So basically, you're here.
Yes.
Actually, you're like right here.
Yes.
I think Tinderbox Gill is like over here, and so.
Okay. So once I kind of take note of that, I'm going to turn back and say I will see what I can do for the good of the community.
For the good of the community.
And as I stand up and start getting ready to leave, I'm going to turn back and say, did my sister tell you why she was here? Did she tell you why she joined the guild?
She was getting tired of how things were in society. She wants to help more. But with your parents being missing, it's taking quite a toll on her.
I nod my head. I guess I'm just surprised to see she's a part of this organization, I guess you could say. She's a part of the keep. That's not something I would ever expect from her.
But she is part of our flock now. And I guess it's true what they say. Birds of a feather fly together.
Indeed. And he'll just kind of ponder that for a second. And then he's going to ask, do you know what she's up to now? What is her prerogative?
Well, she'll probably start heading towards the church. She doesn't trust them any more than she doesn't trust anyone else. The Tinderbox Guild was kind to her at first, and now she's even wary of them.
Interesting. Never thought my... I guess we all change over time. To Damien, this is like... What's kind of going through Damien's mind right now is he's kind of shocked because he remembers Arnell being like this jovial, like more, haha, I'm gonna prank you type person, you know, who wanted to do good for the community in the honest way. So when Damien saw her realize who she was really taken aback and kind of realized, oh wow, things are going to crap now. Like this is serious business. And while he disagrees with her about their parents, he still recognizes the severity of the situation if the most jovial person in his life is now working with the Raven's Keep.
Yes.
So he'll nod his head and ask, is there anything else you would like to inform me of or request of me?
That's all I have for now. Some of the other scouts you may find either at the casino or at the church itself along with your sister.
I'll nod my head and just say, thank you. And then I will just bow out and then kind of sneak off stealthily out of the hut to hopefully prevent people from noticing my exit.
Yes.
In case there's any prying eyes.
Good. We'll just say you do that. There's, again, with the lack of people, one small hut in the slum district isn't really going to raise too much suspicion right now.
Right.
Did you
Correct.
and the others make a place to reconvene at, or were you just kind of like,
Nope.
we'll find each other?
We didn't.
I guess I'll probably be heading towards. I would be making my way back towards nearby the Tinderbox Guild. I kind of know my way through the city fairly well, so I kind of know of the shortcuts and like areas where I could like kind of sneak around, and see and like find you guys.
So Zephyr and Craig, what have y'all been doing since they kind of got ushered out of the room?
Well, you mentioned we could go to the armory and get some stuff.
Yes.
Do we want to maybe stop by there?
Yeah, we can stop by there. I mean, we could also talk to your niece a bit more.
She's kind of cackling at the counter.
Yeah.
She seems like an
hey,
interesting
Jerry.
person.
She has
Harry.
2 pencils and she's going. She's like trying to start a mini fire with 2 pencils.
Do you want to come get some weapons with us?
Are you inviting me on a top secret mission?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know where the armory is, though? Because we don't.
Yes. Follow me.
All right.
I've been waiting so long for someone to ask me that question. And she just leads y'all down to the armory.
Sick.
So, welcome to the armory. As you can see, we have a myriad of different weapons, swords, axes, bows, anything you would like to get. We even have prototypes of different weapons.
Oh.
She gestures at a wall.
I mean, I want to look at these prototypes.
Yeah.
So let's see. So a couple of them, you know, are you looking for anything in particular? Or are you just kind of going to see what's on the wall?
Just looking for cool, like, spy stuff, basically.
Okay. Roll me. Both of y'all roll me investigation. And we'll give y'all like a +2 because Cherry is helping point stuff out to you. Dang.
25?
Woo!
Dang!
27!
Wow.
So Cherry goes, Uncle Craig, I think this one may be to your liking. and she gives you what looks like a gun, and she's like, "With this, you can launch potions way farther than any kind of hand throw you can think of." And it looks like it just is a giant T-shirt cannon,
Oh my
just
god.
kind of amped up to the max.
Oh heck yeah!
This is incredible, Cherry.
Yes, I knew you would like it. And she kind of puts it in your hands.
Are there any cool like regular guns that we could get Damien while we're here?
Yes, we have ebony and ivory tool pistols.
Oh my god. So cool.
And then I guess you'll hand them to Zephyr.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything you're looking for, sir? You tall, handsome bird fella.
Well, no one's ever called me handsome before, but
She gives you like a little wink. I see you are a bard.
yes,
We
I
have
am
a
a bard.
sitar here. We have many instruments that are actually partly made of metal to be used as bludgeoning.
Ooh,
Ooh.
never thought about using my music as weapons.
She kind of she hits the middle part of this guitar and it gives a nice little dong dong. Has a nice reverb to it.
Okay, can I have a look at these sitars?
Yeah. They all have different I guess designs on them. Some of them actually, if you want to roll Arcana, you can look at one it's sleeker. It's not as thick as the guitars you're typically used to. It's kind of shiny, rather. So you want to give? Well, actually, no. We'll cancel that. We'll say with your plus 23, with your investigation of 23. Give me one more advantage.
Thank you, because I rolled a 7
Yes.
and a 15.
So with a 15 on the wall, well, I guess what would be yours or Zephyr's kind of dream guitar? If you have anything in mind, or do you want me to just kind of look up and describe one?
I mean, I don't really know how to... But there's so many cool guitars that I can't remember what they're called. Like a Stratomaster or something like that. I think I don't know how to spell them, but like those still cool.
The Stratocaster? Like a Fender?
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, so that's what you see on the wall. It is a red Fender. They seem to have dyed the metal a beautiful shining crimson color. The strings itself are made out of metal. And you know that if you pluck a chord, that it may release some sort of spell.
Ooh. Okay, can I pick it up and start maybe try it? Try a strum?
Oh yeah. So you feel as you strum it, electricity flows through your hands. And you basically just cast Shocking Grasp.
Cool.
So from the metal twang, as your pick hits the strings, you feel the vibration of it flow all throughout the guitar and entangle not only your hands, but the guitar itself. So you can now make a melee spell attack and damage the target.
God,
And you have
you
advantage
could
if
bash
you're
someone with the
armor.
guitar?
Mm-hmm. And so we'll say we'll say as a bonus action you can cast. It's called Power Chord. So when played normally, it sounds like a normal bass guitar, but you can cast Shocking Grasp. So we'll say the bonus action is that it basically casts Shocking Grasp on the guitar itself. and you'll be able to roll an extra D8 of lightning damage on your bludgeoning hits.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
That's fire.
We made a good choice coming here.
So then I will send you this website real quick. I'll fix it up to what I said it would do later.
So we just add this as a custom item in D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Yes, just add that as a custom item.
Oh, you sent it to me instead of Joe.
Oh, did I? Oh, my bad.
I mean, I'll take it, but
Joe. Let's see.
I will look at that later because it will disturb the stream.
oh, good call.
Yes. Let's see. And we'll say with the dual pistols, you'll be able to just make 2 ranged attacks instead of the 1.
Oh, bet.
And so we'll give that to you, Damien. And then, Craig, are you happy with getting the basically potion launcher?
Yeah, I have some ideas.
Okay, so that one will probably end up being a completely custom item. But basically, we'll just say that any potion or combination of 2 potions you put in there, you'll be able to shoot. We'll say like 60 feet.
Okay.
Nice.
Does the other person have to catch said potion because otherwise it might like smash?
I think the chaotic smashing of it.
The potions are more like lotions. If they get on your skin, it's gonna work.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So there's not going to be like,
and we'll say-
oh, I just poured acid on my skin because of that.
Yeah. So we'll say it'll do like a 1d8 plus whatever the effects are. So like if you put in 2 healing potions, it'll be a 1d8 damage because you're gonna be breaking glass at them, but they can heal.
Okay, I love that.
But they'll be able to heal whatever comes after. We'll say 1 to 3 if it's healing potions. And that way it kind of helps mitigate it a little bit more.
So there's a possibility of someone going down because they've been there's a smashed glass.
They
and
get
then again,
nailed in
yeah.
the back of the head with
Bring
a
it
glass
back up.
vial.
Yes. So we have been live for about 80 minutes. Shall this be our little midway break?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay, because I have to use the restroom. I want a little bit more water.
Yes, I need to get some water as well.
Yeah, I figured that'd be a good time to just kind of ease us down.
Heck yeah, baby.
So yeah, we're gonna go get some water, guys. I guess Joe and Chip here are gonna be talking to the chats. Highlights, I guess. Yeah, if you guys want to talk about highlights or anything while me and Gookie are gone.
Yeah, it shouldn't take me too long to get back.
Yeah, if not, we'll be right back.
It sounds good.
All right.
Damn it, I see.
Oh, the stream's gonna be messed up.
Don't
Oh,
disable your camera. There we go. Thank you. Don't mess the stream up. It takes hours to put this stream together. Well, for me it does, since I'm the person who's usually
Yeah.
forever streamer.
You shouldn't have volunteered to set up the account. Your no good deed goes unpunished.
True, but I wanted to teach people, I wanted to teach people how to make a YouTube channel, so I built a course on how to build a YouTube channel.
Oh, you did?
Yes, because I like to teach people who are low tech how to be high techy.
That's awesome. Dude, I love the mental image of Goki having this like serious scene with his family, and we're like, "Oh, free stuff!"
I mean, we should probably be worried about your niece who seems to want to start fires all of a sudden.
Look, when we're in the final battle against Jack of all trades, and things are getting bad, we're getting beat down, and then all of a sudden, we smell a little smoke on the air, and she's gonna come in and save the day. It's gonna be great.
Yep. We should mention one. Well, I guess actually we should mention this. Right now, we are part. Well, as of tomorrow, there will be another stream on this channel. It's
We're
not
doing it
gonna
on this
be
channel?
Well, it'll probably be on this channel. I don't know where else it would be.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, good to know.
Or it could be on Icy's channel. Either way, there will be a stream. It will be D&D, but it won't be part of Zeros to Heroes. It'll be part of something completely different as part of Operation Reindeer. So, should we explain what Operation Reindeer is to people who don't know what that is?
Yeah, it's a charity event organized by Icy Richard, all the way at the top up there. It started on Sunday or Saturday of that. So we're smack dab in the middle of it. A bunch of charity streams happening all throughout the week, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty sick.
Yep, and it's all in aid to help shelter, which are amazing people which help the homeless people all around the world. I believe there should be a stream tonight. I'm gonna have to when Icy comes back on, we'll have to ask him about that to know who's streaming tonight.
Yeah, I'm not sure. All
I'm
right,
planning
now
on doing my stream tomorrow, and then I'm also joining the Lethal Company crowd control stream as well, which I actually still have to set up. Whoops.
yes, it's pretty easy. It does most of it for you once you just have to like make an account. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, it should be pretty easy.
And I will be doing a stream on Saturday, 12 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. I will be starting my Pokemon Christmas sleep block. So come and join us
Heck
out
yeah,
on,
baby.
that, on the main channel on Lantern Joe.
Yes, and I believe tomorrow for me around 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, around that time-ish, I will be finishing off the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I'm currently in the middle of the Blueberry Academy, and I just never finished it, so I'm going to try to finish it and maybe even try to complete the dex. So, yeah. That's my plan anyway.
I mean, if you could unlock 7-star raids, that'd be great, so we can try and hunt down Shiny Rayquaza.
Yeah, that too. I should do that. Also,
I-
by the way, for anybody still watching, make sure if you haven't already to leave a like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, do those.
Make sure to do that, to do those things. That's
And
awesome.
of course, go and check out
But,
our channels. They are linked in the description below. We all have regular channels. We all upload to them. Ish.
Yes, ish. I upload mainly on my Battles channel, but I am hoping to eventually start uploading again on the main channel as well.
And Chips does the hard work of asking the questions that nobody dared asking. Like, can Pokemon
You made it
be
mathematically
food?
perfect.
And which particular Pokemon can be food?
Yes.
Yep. People are too afraid, but you know, what do you think these people in the Pokemon world living off nothing but lettuce? Nah.
Bro.
I mean, they have
That is true.
berries too.
In the anime, they literally eat Krabbies.
Yeah. What's that Slowpoke taste like though?
True.
Did Team Rocket have a
Good question.
point? Maybe.
Probably. Let's be real, probably.
Can I cut up this Magikarp into a steak?
Actually,
I
fun
mean,
fact. You
Probably
can't-
not a steak.
What?
because like
have you
there's
not
a
seen
scene.
have you not seen the SS Anne episode of the anime?
Yeah.
They did show pictures of Magikarp and stuff like that in that episode.
Yeah, but the thing was that when they tried to actually like eat it, like because they did try to eat it, they realized it was basically all bone and there was no meat on Magikarp, so there's nothing to eat on Magikarp, making it literally useless.
Carp, Magikarp.
It does
So don't
look
ask me
weirdly
how.
like
Don't ask me
steak.
how Pidgeotos eat Magikarps, but it's fine. We don't talk about that part.
Wasn't there an episode of the show where they ate Magikarp?
There was one where they tried to eat it, but they couldn't because it was all bone.
Huh.
Which is why James kicked it into the water out of anger and then evolved into Gyarados.
Yes.
That's right.
All right, well,
Also,
you guys chat. I'm also going to use the bathroom real quick.
Okay, so what
Nice.
I miss?
We were just talking about Operation Reindeer. We were talking about Pokemon, what Pokemon are edible, stuff like that.
Yes.
Like and
Chips
subscribe,
made a
all that fun
video to
stuff.
that a few weeks back.
I remember
Yes.
Who is on Operation Reindeer tonight then, I see?
that. Tonight I think it's Sebi's not Operation collab event. See if I
Because
have-
this would now be the perfect time for you to like link the channels and stuff like that
Yes.
that is streaming tonight.
Yes.
And also possibly maybe we tell them what our titles are at the very time. Are we allowed to divulge this information?
What titles?
Totals. Not titles.
Oh,
totals.
total. Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. No. We can divulge our totals. So today is the 17th. So tonight, Rucifer is doing a horror Christmas game,
Ooh.
and I believe tonight on Sebi's channel is going to be a tournament for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So that's Rucifer's link. And then is Sebi. Sebi had done his stream yesterday. Yeah, Raichu, you're more than welcome to join. We're always looking for more people to join in. And then
Heck yeah.
let's see, let's go
I'm
to the
hoping
top.
next year I'll try to see if I can actually take part in it more than I have the last two, like this year and last year. I'm definitely gonna try to do that more. It just happened this year. Like I'm seeing my parents and I'm seeing my girlfriend and her family, so I really like it was only available like for 4 days.
Dude, no, it's not a problem.
But yeah, and also I will say as well with in regards to us reading the chat, this is just a general reminder. I forgot to say something during the beginning of it. I do have chat pulled up, so if there's any like technical issues or anything like that, you can let me know. But we will probably not end up responding that much to chat while we're in the game, just so that way it doesn't disrupt the game and like the flow of the game and everything like that. Which is why we have these moments to actually talk to you, chat, and all that fun stuff. So once we get back into the game, we're probably not going to be interacting with you as much. But again, feel free to type in the chat, of course, because we do enjoy seeing the messages, and it also helps to let us know if there's any like difficulties with audio or anything like that, or visuals. So yeah,
Yes. And there is the Totify page. We are at $115 raised
Woo!
so far.
Let's
which is
go!
Really good. Woohoo!
Everything's perfect right now. No issues on my end. Heck yeah!
Yeah. And so tomorrow we'll be doing the D&D collab stream on Zero to Heroes. So come
Which I'm
back
very
tomorrow.
excited for.
We'll be doing a whole bunch of one-shots. It's going to be a whole heap of fun.
Yes.
Tomorrow is also going to be the Happy Snappy Turtles Sleep Lock. He'll be playing both Silver and Soul Silver. So I'll post his
Whoa.
link as well. Yeah, so he's doing.
That's crazy.
He's doing 2 games.
Woo!
So that's like 32 badges, I think.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're doing the full game.
Mhm.
That's
So-
crazy.
So for our D&D event, it's going to be around the same time. We're going to start around 12 to 1. Rucifer, his event is going to be. It should be already up on his channel. I believe it's going to be. It's scheduled for 9 p.m. Central. Sebi's event is also going to be sometime in the afternoon. I don't think we have an official start time for that. That's the crowd control one. which I think his is just gonna be held in the server itself. I think that's everything. If y'all want to post up y'all's dates and stuff too, you guys are more than welcome to.
Yes. Planning on streaming
Um,
tomorrow, starting at 7 p.m. Central. I've never put my thing in the schedule just because I didn't know what was going to happen until basically this week.
Yeah,
Because
no,
I was
that's all
stressed with
good.
performances and stuff. Also, I meant to say this earlier, but I tried to join accept the invite, and for some reason it wasn't letting me accept the invite for the Tiltify thing. I just wanted to let you know about that.
Yes.
Doesn't have to be addressed right now, but I wanted to let you know about that. That's why I'm not like in there, if that makes sense. Or if you were wondering.
I need to do this one. Team. I need to go to members. And I can do this. And that. Okay. That should be how you get there.
Okay. Perfect. Let me try it out. Yeah, it's doing the same thing where it's like it takes me to the link, but then when I click accept, it's not letting me get in. Like the accept button doesn't work for some reason.
That's weird. I'll look at that later then.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so I guess before we get started, any questions, anything you guys want going on, anything you guys expect?
Just a quick question, actually, regarding the dual pistols. Is it basically just going to be me rolling my pistols, but instead rolling them as I'm using like both of them, so it'd be like 2 rolls?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I assumed it wasn't like the exact stats of the one you sent me because it said like on a hit deal 10 d12 plus 10 damage.
No,
I was like,
that was just get the concept
I was like,
somewhere.
Yeah.
10d12. Wait,
Yeah.
I was like, that's pretty good for a
these
pistol.
might have been a little better than I thought.
Yeah, no, that's a way better. No, that's like a end game item. No, so yours is gonna be you just roll your. Well, I guess you
like my regular
4
pistols.
times.
Yeah.
And so then you'll just do 2d9 if you hit both. If you only hit with one, it'd still be 1d9.
Perfect. All right.
And so now you.
Yeah, baby, let's go.
Your thing by 2.
Subtract my thing by 2. Which thing?
Yeah, your bearings.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. And so guitar. Okay. Anything else?
I don't think so.
No, we're good. Anything else in the chat?
Yeah. Anything else in the chat?
Now is your time to speak.
All right. So then,
I also have to get rid of my specialist tinderbox.
yes.
The one that I robbed from my sister. I'm such a great brother. Great. Alrighty. I'm good to go.
Okay, cool.
I'm also good.
Yep.
So it seems like y'all decided to have Cherry join y'all's party. She's going to go ahead and she's just going to grab a lantern.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to have that along with she also took a tinderbox from the armory.
Perfect.
And so she now has even more ways to start a fire outside of 2 pencils.
I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you, she's gonna save the day.
I believe it, honestly. She's like level 1 though. She's
probably only level 1, so you might.
She's
not
level
wanna...
1 now, but give it 2 streams. Oh man.
True.
So Cherry Gabagool has joined the party. Damien, do you think this would be about the time you walk out or I guess walk up to them and exiting the tinderbox mode?
Yes. Yes, I would probably walk back up to them and be like, well, I would kind of like sneak my way in, I guess. I guess if there were people there, I would like show my tinderbox, and then I would walk in, and I would assume, I'd find them in the armory. So,
Yeah.
yes. makes
Cherry
sense to
is
me.
not paying attention. She's looking at her lantern.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, hey guys, I'm back.
Oh,
I'm gonna turn around and hand you 2 guns.
I look at the guns, and I just kind of take the guns, and I'm like,
Just like, dude, this place rules. And we're just like, right.
I just, I look at the kid, and I'm like, that's disconcerting. Anyways, cool. And I'll trade out my gun, or like I'll put my guns in my backpack, and I'll replace them with my 2 guns. That Craig just gave me. Could I actually look around to see if there's any like light armor that might be better than the one I have on currently?
Roll me investigation.
Investigation. Whee! 17.
17. Okay. Let me see. So, yeah. What's your current armor class?
It is 15.
50. Well, what's like? Okay, your armor. I guess.
Oh, I have, let me double check. It should be light armor. Where can I find that? Give me 1 second. Inventory. Yeah, it's just, leather armor.
Okay. So if it's just regular leather armor, you find studded leather.
Studded leather. Ooh.
Yes, so it's made from tough but flexible leather. Studded leather is reinforced with claws, set rivets, or spikes. Your AC is
Perfect.
12 plus your dex modifier.
Awesome. Okay, let me
So I
find
think you
studded
get a
leather.
+1.
Studded leather. Perfect. So I will add that to my equipment. And I will equip that instead of the regular leather. And now I'm at 16. Perfect. All right, I'm happy.
can I have that? Like,
Yeah, I guess what kind of armor are you looking for?
well, I guess I'd still have to keep it light, so I'm not even, so I
Light?
can still fly. I guess.
Okay, yeah. Roll me an investigation as well then to see if there's an extra set.
Okay. Guyoni. 19.
Nice.
You find yourself an extra set of studded leather.
Let's go. Armor class increase. We'd love to see it.
All right.
Especially
My
for me,
AC
'cause
is
I'm a
pretty
fanboy.
good right now. Can I look for
Isn't
the
it like
same
18 or
type
something?
of? Yeah, it's 18. Can I look for the same type of armor that I currently have that just looks cooler?
Roll me investigation.
All right, very important roll
Provides
here.
no
That's a nat
benefits
20.
except looks cooler.
Oh my god.
That's a nat 20 for a 28.
So what do you think looks cooler?
Basically like a CIA style suit and tie, black jacket that's made from like nanofiber something or other.
Yeah,
I
so
love
that's
it.
that's what you find. So
And
you
sunglasses.
swip out
I
your
was gonna
white
say you have
coat.
to have the sunglasses.
You swap out your white coat, hat, and glasses for a pair that are all black. It complements your boots quite nicely. Your pants are also a darker shade of brown now, so you look kind of dark and mysterious.
Hell yeah.
But nothing else changes other than your aesthetics
And my confidence.
and your confidence. Your confidence is sky high.
Whew.
I look over to Craig and I'm like, suits you. Get it? Suits?
Dude,
Hell yeah.
And he's like, okay, I see. I'm not that good at telling jokes. Anyways,
Okay, so Goblin, level 1. Your class shall be...
Are you making cherry right now?
I am making cherry right now. What would her
I guess
class
I guess if
be?
I notice all this happening. I'm like, wait, is the kid joining us?
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah.
good.
I like take one look at her staring at the ball of fire, and I'm like, and I like glance back at Craig and I kind of whisper to him, "Are you sure that's a good idea?"
Look, the Gabagoos are a very fierce and capable people. All right, she's got it.
And I kind of like look back and I'm like, does she know how to handle weaponry?
Yeah. See, fire. She knows what it is.
I kind of like look and I'm like, okay.
It's
Make
gonna
sure
be
she's
great.
armored up.
Oh yeah, we're getting her kitted out.
I guess we're getting her kiddo. I guess we should have done this in the break time before.
We probably should have, but you know what? It's fine.
Yeah, I didn't think about it until now.
I didn't think about it either.
Yeah, and I didn't add my new guitar. I probably should have done that during the break time.
Okay, level 1. Background is a. Let's say a criminal.
Makes sense.
Checks out.
Trying to figure out her class.
I feel like she might be a rogue like me, honestly.
Yeah. I was trying to make her a sorcerer because she's dealing with fire, but I guess she wouldn't technically have magic yet.
Yeah. Also, just letting you know, Joe, that we can see Discord on the stream.
I'm aware of this.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Okay. Actually, if this was the case, well, actually, no, I probably wouldn't know her because she would probably spend all of her time working at the tinderbox, and I would avoid that area usually. So I probably wouldn't know her.
Let's see. We might make her a monk
Whoa.
That's kind of cool.
because you have disciple of the elements.
She's the avatar?
She's gonna be the avatar.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So we'll make her a monk with the elements, but since she's level 1, she might not have access to that right now.
See, also, let's see, the cameras are frozen on stream. Let's see.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, okay.
Did you minimize it?
Yeah, I've got to keep Discord open. I can't minimize Discord.
There we go.
Okay.
Alright, let's see if it comes back up. It hasn't come back up yet for me. Doo-doo.
So we now have a class
Okay,
for
we're
children.
good. Nice. The new party member has joined the team.
Do you want to see her background trait?
Yes.
Was exiled in the wilderness, uncomfortable when among civilization.
Nice.
And her flaw is she can't resist a pretty face, which we did with Jack.
Oh god. Oh no.
The randomization item worked really good.
That is actually perfect.
Oh man.
I mean, if you want to, I could try and flirt with her a bit. Then we can make that part of the thing. I flirt.
Oh god.
she did already call you handsome.
I'm not
How
sure
old is
how
she?
Craig would would like that.
She's still kind of young.
Oh,
I mean,
god.
she's Craig's niece, and Craig
Yes.
is old.
That's true.
Oh, that's
So-
true. That's true.
So I guess she's 18, 20 maybe. Especially if this is one of your younger siblings who was named Apple. So she's I guess she's about Damien and Craig's age, or Zephyr's age then.
Okay.
Nice.
So, what's the plan now, guys?
Great
I'm
question.
gonna.
What's the plan now, guys?
I was going to ask you what I was going to ask you guys what you guys were discussing with the lieutenant.
He told us about the
Uh,
town. There's an art
Pretty much, yeah.
museum, the church that we possibly very much should investigate, an art museum that we probably won't get to, and the casino that we might come around to, maybe.
Yeah, so he seemed to think that the casino was funding both the art museum and this strange church.
Interesting. And he kind of realizes that this information tracks with what he was told at the Raven's Keep. And he's going to ask, is there a place you would like to... So my guess is this will be narrowed down to the casino and the church. Which one would you guys like to go to first? Or would you like to split up?
I mean, I want to find out some more information before we go to the church. We should possibly talk to some of these cultists. Some of the
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
It also might not be a bad idea if the casino is funding the church. Then perhaps if we do the casino first, we can maybe cut off that funding and have an easier time when we do go into the
True.
church.
True.
That's a good idea.
But we should just still ask some questions about the church.
Definitely.
Yes.
I see. You
So
said, you
Sorry,
said there
continue.
were members of the church that were... there were members of the church in the Tinderbox Guild?
Yes.
Should we talk to them?
Yeah, you guys are welcome to talk to them. There's also going to be a bunch kind of off on the streets, trying to be, I guess, a Salvation Army kind of thing, just trying to get people to join. Yeah.
Okay.
As y'all are talking, I guess outside the doors, on the corner you do see two members. Join our church. Join.
Go on, Craig.
Would you like
Is
to?
it-
I think I usually last time I was trying to talk to people, and then I realized that I have a charisma of -1. So
Perfect. You're good for the job.
Mine's
Yeah,
minus
you'll be
2, so I'm
amazing.
even better.
gentlemen, how's it going?
Oh, hello there. Hello. Would you like to join the young church?
Oh, I mean, yes, of course. Do you have a pamphlet or something that I could read
Yeah.
up on?
Yes, and they give you a pamphlet. It's someone in their mask and like a cloak, but they're giving like a really positive thumbs up. And even though they're wearing a mask, it's kind of drawn like you can tell they're giving you a smile. Come join our church.
Oh, okay.
May I ask
Um,
what their masks look like?
Yes, our mask is the one true Lord, the one who's young forever, the one who shall protect us forever.
And you see it's kind of a black mask with like a purple, just kind of lines everywhere, like from the chin up to the cheek, kind of swirling. Got them going down kind of from the bridge of the nose upwards. It's kind of just nicely ordained.
He will save us all.
yeah, I mean, right on. Just out of curiosity, save us from what? What's kind of what are
Why,
we
from
worried
the
about? What's the new?
Why, from the end times and from ourselves. You see, we will all be end from ourselves. We will cause a great catastrophe. And in order to that be prevented, you must join and be a part of his church. You must accept him as your one savior. And then you shall ascend.
Okay, interesting.
But what about the calamity that you seem to be saying? Like, if there's an end time and we're all going to cause it, but accepting this person saves us from the calamity? Or are we still going to cause the calamity, we're just going to be safe?
Yes.
Which one is it?
Great. Now, okay, I'm with you. I feel you. 100% on board. Quick question: if we know that we are going to cause this calamity,
Uh-huh.
what if we just don't cause it? What if we just didn't do that?
Well, you join, and then you'll be safe either way.
Right, but if we know that the bad thing is happening, you know what? No, we're on board.
Well, if a butterfly flaps its wing and causes a
Mhm,
tornado on the
mhm.
other side,
Mhm.
wouldn't you feel better being in a house than not in a house, even if it doesn't cause a tornado?
I don't. Yeah, I think that's how that works. I think that's
Yeah,
what that
yeah.
expression. Yeah.
Exactly.
I need to roll a
Damien's
sanity
just kind of
check
like-
because I just don't understand what I just heard.
Both Zephyr and I are glancing at each other, just being like, "Oh god."
Yeah. What kind of check would it be to try and see if this guy is like just drinking the Kool-Aid, or if he's like, somehow been like bewitched? We just came from a place where everyone was like mind controlled by a frog. Are we dealing with a similar thing?
That would be
Guess it'd
insight.
be insight. Yeah,
Well, I
that'd
am
be insight.
And
a
then
big +0.
Icy would roll deception.
Yes.
That's an 8.
So as far as you can tell, he got a 3. He doesn't seem to be mind controlled in the sense like the toad, but he does seem to fully believe everything he is saying, even if it doesn't quite make sense.
Okay, so he's just
Like-
bought in.
He's just bought in. Like you can tell he doesn't quite connect the dots, but he thinks he gets the big picture.
Okay.
So
Is this guy alone? Is it just one guy?
No, it's 2. The other one just kind of quietly like ringing the bell. Ding a ding a ding a ding.
Okay.
is this church just about like the end times, or is there other things too?
Well, it's about praising to the one true God, Young, and then it's about being together in his likeness and working together and being safe and not dying.
Okay, so nothing about creation. Did this young person create this world?
He created this religion, and he created the way to save us. He created the way to salvation.
Well, we love not dying, so
Yes, we are put here to suffer, and Young is going to take us, so we won't.
oh, all right. I think I know everything I need to know about this whole. I think I got the picture. I think I'm gonna.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what do we
Would you
do?
like a
with
man?
Right
this?
on, man. Right on.
Just the awkward silence, just like, yeah. Yes. Okay.
I'm gonna, as we leave, be like, just general word of advice, just for life, as it were. Maybe just think critically about stuff. Just 5 minutes.
He just
All
kind
of
of
that.
took
Just
his
5
head,
minutes,
he just took
and
his
then you're
head
good.
upstairs.
And then I'll just okay. Yeah, I'll leave you with that. Let's head on.
He does that thing where like you can see one eye blink before the other.
Can I leave him with the
Okay.
advice? Can I leave him with some advice as well?
Well, yes.
Right. Stop thinking about the end time. Life is a journey. We don't need to get to the finish point just yet. We, work along the route,
Why, yes. And that route is to follow Young, our savior.
Yes. But we need to stop
Yes.
walking.
Yeah.
We need to stop worrying
Oh, we
about this
agree.
end
We
time.
agree. Well, yes. You join, and then you don't worry.
Okay. Let's go
And
burn
then-
down this
and then the-
church. Let's walk away.
And the
Let's
piece of advice
okay.
the piece of advice Damien says is just he just stares at him and just goes, "Don't be stupid," and then he walks off.
What was that about the church? The Cotus and Cherry both
Go
say at the same
church.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
go church.
yeah.
I'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah, this church is fire. Dude, this church is fire. It's a fire church.
That's how you get Cherry to like actually listen into conversations. Fire.
Mhm. Mhm.
Fire.
Not yet, Cherry.
Okay, well,
Not yet.
we did.
See you on service.
So I don't know if we learned much from that, except that,
This is a genuine cult. That is what I have learned.
yeah.
Yes, cult. But
Okay.
then
Also,
I'd say
I
let's-
wanted to
religion is a cult.
throw out a little theory here. So we've had 2 sort of monster encounters adjacent to the Tinderbox Guild. Both gave us magic rocks.
Yes.
Perhaps, and there's 2 more places we haven't explored, and there were
Yes.
4 people in that weird dream vision thing.
Yes.
Perhaps there's 2 more stones to keep an eye out for, with
Perhaps.
strange properties that we don't know yet.
Perhaps. That could be the case.
Could be.
It seems both of you have attuned to your stones quite well. It seems there's a decent amount of magic to them.
Yes.
Yeah,
We gotta find that 4th person.
that's true.
Me?
I mean, it could be you, Cherry.
Could be. Did you have a weird dream where you were like in a castle a couple days ago?
I mean, maybe Sir Jack was there.
Wait a
Okay.
minute.
So
Okay, I'm gonna ask. Did you have a shop by any chance?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
One of
He's
my
just
other
gonna keep
uncles
going.
has a shop. Craig has a
Oh,
shop
really?
too.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
We're a long family of merchants.
yeah. It's kind of a chain thing. Got a good value.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sure you've heard of it.
That is
I
the
have,
thing
I
when
have.
Craig gets to his hometown.
They're all over. There's probably 3 in this city, dude.
Yeah, there's one on that corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Should we go?
For all your shopping needs.
I'd
Oh yeah.
say let's go. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say I got a family discount.
Oh wow, Craig, you haven't told us about this?
Yeah, can we use it?
I thought you guys would have put it together. You meet a guy called Craig Gabagoo. There's a world famous chain of shops. Gabagoo value. It's a brilliant pun.
Well, I knew about the shop. I didn't know you got a family discount though.
Oh yeah. I mean, come on.
And you go in, grab what you want, and just walk out.
That's not family discount, that's stealing.
No, it's a family discount.
No, that's stealing.
It's not stealing if they,
It's not stealing if they're family.
If I see a Gabagoo walk into my shop, they could rob me blind and I would help them carry it out.
See, he gets it. That's my uncle.
That's the way.
That's the way. That's the Gabagoo way.
Is that why you didn't want to accept money from me before?
I don't remember the circumstances of that, but probably.
Wait, is that in character or out of character?
Oh, both.
Okay, fair. What had happened was it was like you gave me like that potion of healing, and then I said like, "Oh, how much is it?" And you just like, "Oh, well, what does it taste like?" That's all I need to know.
Oh,
let you
yes,
anyway.
for my research. Yes.
Yes. Ah, I see. Anyways, I think we should head to the casino.
All right.
All right, so
And
Go
as
ahead,
we're walking towards the casino, I'm going to kind of whisper to Cherry, "Hey,
hey,
how good are you at sneaking around?"
well, my stealth is a +5.
Might take a liking to you yet.
Pretty good.
Oh,
That might come into handy.
yes, I'm here to help. To be an adventurer.
So as we are approaching the casino, I guess actually, unless anybody else wanted to add anything, what does the casino look like
So
before we walk in?
yes. So as you see on the sign in big fashion colors, go ding 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 ding. It says Warriors Casino.
Hmm.
And it looks like the casino from was it? It was yeah. The Sonic Adventures, I think, where it's like it has a bunch of big stars on the front of it. It says Wario's Casino,
Okay.
red and yellow colors, and you hear that.
So it's literally Casino Zone.
Yeah, it's literally Casino Zone.
So would I guess first off, do I know the people who own slash work at the casino? Would I know anybody there with my connections?
I'm gonna say you wouldn't know them exactly. You know, the owner, Wario, is a very big kind of mafioso boss. It seems.
Okay.
He works very much more so in his best interests, but again, as the Raven has says, he still does the occasional community work to at least try to get y'all off of his back.
Okay. Good to know.
Because
Um,
he's learned that as long as he's donating money somewhere, you guys aren't gonna try and mess up his shop.
okay. Would I know if there's any back entrance to the casino that I could sneak in?
Yeah, I say you would. The Raven did also say that there were going to be some backup here if you wanted to try and look for them.
Actually, yes. Could I make a perception check for that?
Yeah, roll me perception.
Sweet. That is a 21.
So with a 21, we'll say kind of on a bush next to you, there's two small birds. They're both kind of brown in color.
Okay.
And you see them fly off and they land on the roof kind of adjacent to the casino.
Okay.
And they kind of like tweet at you to be like, they seem to be communicating to follow them.
So I see that, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, to Zephyr, Cherry, and Craig, hey guys, can you follow me for a second?
Sure.
You say.
And be as sneaky as possible. And I'm just going to start walking towards the direction of where the birds are calling.
Okay, so they're kind of across the street. So, did y'all want to roll? Are you guys trying to be sneaky?
Yeah, we'll be sneaky.
I will be sneaky, yes.
Okay, roll me stealth. I will say all three of you will have to pass because Cherry got a nat 1.
Oh, God.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay,
Okay, my stealth not well.
I got 27.
16.
Ooh, okay,
I
so
rolled an
two.
8.
So
Ah.
Zephyr, how do you hail this kind of stealth check?
I'm not. Maybe I accidentally walk into a pile of pans or something like that.
Just
Yeah, so the catering business was coming to bring in all the food for the casino, and you and Sherry both managed to bang into it. I'm gonna roll a luck roll for Cherry. Okay,
Oh no.
and she drops her lantern. It doesn't break, but all of the food and everything and the bushes nearby, they catch on fire.
Oh no!
And so
I
now
gotta watch
what-
all this I watch all this unfold and I'm like, God damn it.
So now everyone's like, "Oh my god, no! Why?" And they point at you, Zephyr, and they point at you. Yo, you did this! What's going on? Who are you from? Gookie and Craig, I say the both of y'all do manage to get to the rooftop, and you. And...
I am immediately just staying as far away from that as possible. I'll kind of whisper to Craig and it'll be like, "Hey, do you want to help them out and cover for them?"
Yeah. Well, whatever you're gonna say. I have
Before
a
y'all be springing in action, people behind you hear two voices at the same time go, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are y'all doing? We'd love the chaos, but no!" Zeph.
Listen, they're new. I'm sorry.
What are
They're
you
not used
doing,
to this.
Owl?
Listen, I thought that they would be better at this. I made a bit of a lapse of judgment there. I apologize.
And
Anyways,
you, Damien, you see the two chaotic lords, Sparrow and Lark, the twin chaotic duo.
hello.
We
It's
weren't
great
supposed to
see
do our
you two.
operation until tonight.
Okay. That's why I was coming up here to meet you to discuss the plan, because I haven't been
Yes.
told of a plan, as
Well,
per
we gotta
usual.
get started now.
Don't worry, fellas.
What?
I got a plan. Question. So with my illusions cast from the Mind Stone,
Okay.
can they make sound?
Let's see. Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. So, and I can make anything from this list?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna have a red dragon materialize above the food and go, ha ha ha! It is I who have burned these delicious foods. If you would like your revenge, you must come and track me down. And he's gonna fly away.
Okay, I guess roll deception
This is, I
with
don't know why I try this.
advantage.
Okay, okay, okay.
What?
Okay, so someone who uses an action division. Yeah. So roll deception first.
11.
Roll me one more.
Oh no.
Ooh, 18.
Ooh, that's good.
For the folks at home, 19 minus 1.
-1.
So with your deception, we'll say that it works. No one's gonna take a deep look at this thing, and they're all gonna run away terrified. But I think Zephyr and I think Cherry are gonna have to roll to run away. So give
Okay.
me
Okay, because they don't know.
because yeah, they don't know, and they're also about to be apprehended.
Athletics.
But yes, give me an athletics roll.
As I notice all of this happening, Damien is just going, this is the absolute worst case scenario.
So Zephyr doesn't run away.
Because he
rolled
likes
a
doing
3.
everything quiet.
Cherry didn't roll
4,
much better.
actually.
So it's now Zephyr and Cherry have been caught, and they are dragged into the casino, along with a crowd of people who are running away.
And we witness all that.
And you witness all of that.
Okay,
Oh,
so that
God.
didn't go exactly as planned.
Damn it. Alright, I'll just kind of glance over Lark and Sparrow and be like, look, I know you guys do things differently from me. This was an error I did not foresee coming. I feel more comfortable doing things on my own for this mission, although I would appreciate any of your usual help that you are able to give in terms of what you guys do. But I would like to sneak in alone.
Well, there's a great distraction. Better do it before, security gets tight and they put out the fire.
I'll just kind of say, all right, you guys know what to do. Greg, stay with them. They're trustworthy. That's Lark. That's Sparrow. Bye. And then he's just
Okay,
going to run and
before
just
you
try
go-
to sneak in.
I'm gonna smack you on your, I guess, quad
Ah!
and cast invisibility on you. So for the
Ooh.
next hour, you and anything you are carrying or wearing is invisible. But it ends if you attack someone.
Okay, good to know. So does that mean I get advantage on stealth?
It doesn't say.
What was the spell called
Or
again?
Invisibility?
and I will also throw out I do have a +10 to stealth, so if you want to save it for yourself, you can. That is up to you though. Because in
think
terms
I
of
can
stealth,
do
I
it.
should be unless I would have to roll a nat 1 to fail, basically.
I mean, I'm
for
not
my
gonna
stealth
go
checks.
in right now. I'm gonna kind of just
Okay.
chill here. So
Okay.
I think it's invisible. What's the invisible thing? Possible to see about 8 of magic. So yeah, so now they won't be able to perceive you unless
Okay.
They
Unless
can
I
detect
make a
you,
noise or
unless
attack them.
yeah, make a noise or attack them, or if they have a magic. Which they might actually because it's a casino.
Ooh. Like
So
like
how
an anti-magic barrier, or
more just some detection magic. Probably not at the gates. Probably closer if you ever try to get to the vault.
okay.
Um,
So if I were to know that, I would still just kind of like sneak in the way I
yeah,
know how to, kind of like my usual sneak in through the back kind of way.
yeah.
So if I'm able to just do that, I'll just do that, kind of like sneak in, try to see if I can locate Zephyr and Cherry to at least get sight on them to figure out what's going on with them.
Okay. So as you peek on through, hold up, I'm gonna do. Ta-da!
Ooh,
Oh my
new map.
god.
New map.
Controlled by cookie. I don't know. I never know how big to make y'all's tokens.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
That size is fine.
okay. So Damien, as you see, I made Cherry a lizard for some reason. You see Cherry and Zephyr get pulled kind of into a side room, sort of next to the security office, and they just
Okay.
kind of got put in there, by security.
Okay. Did they leave the? I'm assuming they closed the door, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
you don't know what's going on behind the door.
Okay. So I don't know what's going on behind the door. I don't know if anybody besides them is in the door.
Yes.
Okay. So I noticed that. How populated is the casino right now?
We'll say it's probably later at night now since y'all had your meetings and everything. Let's probably say it's probably pretty packed right now.
Okay.
Roll me perception.
Perception? Absolutely.
Yes.
18.
All right. So with an 18, you see there are people playing blackjack. There's people at all the tables. You also
Okay.
spot a couple masks of the young church kind of going about.
Okay. Are they doing their thing where it's like, come join our church?
There's a couple of them doing that. Some of them seem to be just eating. Some of them seem to be playing.
Okay.
You have a couple who kind of look like they're going into a stairwell in a back rooms kind of area. So
Okay.
they're kind of scattered about.
So, ooh. The ones going into the back room, are they making a point to kind of be sneaky about it, or are they just kind of going in?
They're just kind of going in. It seems like they have no concern to be sneaky, at least to show that
Okay.
they're going in this area. You can tell that
Okay.
it's kind of guarded off by some bodyguards.
Okay, so there's that. That's definitely something I'll have to investigate later on.
Let's say that's like
okay.
over there. Or focus me.
What?
See, that's like right.
Okay,
Well,
gotcha.
yeah, let's say that's the area they're kind of going into.
Okay, cool. So I see that on the opposite end. I'm trying to see if I can figure out if I can make a distraction of some kind. How many guards are in front of the room where Zephyr and Cherry were thrown in?
We'll say 2 guards went in with them, but there's no one kind of guarding the door. It's kind
There's
of
no
more
one
so
guarding
they-
the door.
Yeah, there's more so they didn't want to make a commotion to interrupt, more so than the fire that you had to walk past.
Okay,
They're
gotcha.
trying not to make any more of a commotion or panic.
Okay, gotcha. So I
Craig
kind of
would
noticed
see-
that.
Yeah, Craig would see that. Craig, Lark, and Sparrow would see that a couple of them, of the bodyguards and the caterers, are trying to put out the fire before it gets any worse.
Okay, so while nobody's guarding the door, I'm gonna go check it. I'm just gonna go up to the door and check and see if there's A, any traps, or B, if it is locked. And or B.
Which door? The door that they kind of took them into?
The door that they put Zephyr and Cherry behind.
Okay. Roll me an investigation then.
Okay.
I guess with advantage, because this is kind of your thing. You're a thieving.
Advantage. Thank God, because I got a nat 1. Investigation. Not much better. I got a 6.
So we'll say the door's locked, but you don't know if there's any traps to it.
Okay.
You just know you can't open it from your side currently.
Not even if I use like thieves' tools to like unlock it.
No, we'll say since it's a 6.
Okay.
We'll say you don't quite know what's going on with this door.
Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of see that. I'm just gonna go. I approach there. I'm like, shit, and then I will go ahead. Still invisible. I'm going to approach the other door.
Okay.
That the cult members went through, and you said there's 2 guards guarding that.
Yes. Roll me stealth.
Absolutely. 15.
15.
So I rolled a 5 and I'm plus 10. Would I have advantage because I'm invisible?
Yes.
Okay. Stealth again. Much better, 22.
Okay. So we'll say the guards at the door don't see you.
Okay.
Roll perception.
Okay. Not good. I'm not rolling good, guys.
So you get the feeling something knows you're around, however. And so before we continue, why don't we go see what Zephyr's up to and Cherry. So Cherry's kind of holding on to her little lantern because she already dropped it once. She doesn't want to drop it again. But the 2 bodyguards are like, "What are you doing here? Who sent you? Why did you cause the fire?"
Dude,
They're kind of these big orcish kind of
We're
fellas.
sorry.
You know how many people try and get in here claiming there were accidents? I'm gonna have to do a little more convincing than that.
I mean, should I play? Would you like me to play you a song? I can play you a song. That might make you feel better.
Are you gonna try and cast Charm Person, or are you just asking them if they want a song?
I was just asking if they want a song.
No songs. We're here. This is serious, and they slam the table.
But it's
Who
what I
sent
do.
you?
I make songs. I'm the Skybard.
Who's the Skybard?
I'm the Skybard.
I guess roll performance if you're gonna.
If ever we needed a crit.
And actually, while I'm thinking of it, I don't want to interrupt too much what you're doing, but I just wanted to ask DM, would it be possible, because I forgot I had this until just now, would it be possible for me, once I roll that perception, would it be possible for me to push the button on my watch to see what it does? With that perception. And we can say that for whenever it comes back to me, but I just wanted to ask if that was
when we
possible.
come back to you, we could say when we come back to you, you can click it.
Okay, perfect.
But okay, with a 19, that's pretty good. You still haven't answered who sent you, but we do have an opening for a performance.
I
So,
mean, I could tell you.
answer us.
Well, I have ideas of who sent us. I mean,
Okay.
It's a window on the
A
cell.
window? So no, you're in like a sort of a private room.
Yes, but it's a window on the private room, and the door. Does the door have a window on it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll say no.
Because
Because it would, I guess it wouldn't be quite a. Why did they send you? We ain't been doing nothing shady.
They're interested in this place, but they're also interested in the church, and they're aware of the fact that you guys are funding the church.
The guards kind of look at each other, and they look back at you. What's your AC?
12.
12?
Okay, let me see.
Oh no!
I only have studied leather. It's it only adds a 1 to whatever I was when I was. Yes,
You were at 11?
Yes, I was at 11. That's why I wanted an
Roll me a-
armor.
Roll me a
Wait, do you not-
Constitution.
Wait, doesn't the stone you have give you a plus to your AC?
He didn't activate it. I guess if you want to use it as a
Oh.
reaction, you might be able to activate it in time. But we'll say because this was a surprise, I don't think you'll be able to. So roll me a
Oh.
Constitution.
All right, hang on.
Yeesh.
Constitution save.
Yes.
17.
17. Ooh, so they look at both you and Cherry here. Cherry's like, I don't know nothing, but they still pop. They kind of punch y'all both, hoping to knock y'all out. But you guys
Oh,
are
no.
both able to stay awake, and you take a D4 of damage.
That's like half of Cherry's health.
Yeah, Cherry isn't looking good.
How
And I have
much
no
damage
way
is
of
that?
knowing that things are going bad in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, you do not.
Oh no!
Oh, God.
Should I just roll a d4 then?
Yeah, just roll 1d4.
I thought y'all would be better at stealth. I'm sorry.
Great, I rolled a 4.
Oh no!
And so they go, the Tinderbox Guild sent you, eh? Well, we don't do too kindly to them poking their nose where they don't belong. So why don't you just follow us quietly? And we'll see about giving you that performance.
All right.
So with that, we'll go to Craig, who's left with Lark and Sparrow. So, what you do? Sparrow asks.
I'm something of a scientist myself.
Oh yeah? What's
Yeah.
what you got going on? Were you the one who cast that giant dragon?
Guilty as charged.
Oh.
I actually did have a question now that I'm thinking of it.
Okay.
Are either of you two particularly persuasive or good at talking, deceiving by any chance?
I'd say we're pretty good.
All right, great. Well, I'm bad. So drink this, and I'll give him a potion. One of my experimental elixirs.
Roll.
That's persuasion.
Yeah.
Wow.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, it was good. 18. It was almost a 1.
Let's see.
They do like
Okay.
chaos.
They're both like, okay, sounds like a plan, and so they
All right.
both.
Well, I only have 1.
Oh, Lark grabs.
just what-
Share it.
Yeah, Lark is the one who drinks it.
Okay, so that is a transformation potion.
Oh.
So I can alter their appearance to look like a totally different person. So I'm going to make them look exactly like one of these casino guards.
Oh. Okay.
And I want to be like, just go in, see how things are going. You know, if you need to do a little extraction, just have more eyes on the situation. I'm sure, I mean, my friends are very capable. I'm sure everything is going just fine.
Okay.
But you know, just to be safe.
Okay. So you're gonna send Lark in by himself?
Well, I'm not going in.
He's like,
Valid, honestly.
smart. You'd be able to scout out what's going on.
Exactly.
Didn't you make one of them invisible?
Yeah. But if I make you invisible, then he becomes uninvisible. And I don't. He could be standing right in front of someone, waiting not to be seen, and then just boop, he's back. That could be a problem.
So Lark turns to Sparrow and goes, "Well, all right. Well, here's a speaking stone. I'll let you know if anything bad happens. Should we have given this to Damien before he went in?"
No, I'm sure he's fine.
Because there was nothing we could have done about the other two. But yeah, okay. So
I would say,
Not to be
you
like-
could give one to him while he's in there, but he is completely invisible. So
yeah. So then Lark climbs down. We'll see. He's look at guards. I'll give him this with advantage. 19. So yeah, so he manages to get past the people making the fire. And he walks in, and he sees nothing wrong. He doesn't know where Zephyr and Cherry went, and he doesn't know where Damien is. So far he
And I'm
doesn't
not
see
going to
anything
know
wrong.
it's Lark either because he's transformed, so I'm not going to know it's him.
Oh,
And you will
God.
avoid him.
Oh no, this is going horrible!
So he goes, this is guard to Sparrow, nothing wrong. So I guess this would actually be about the time that Zephyr and Cherry are going to be taken out. Zephyr, are you going to want to make any noise to kind of signal that things are going wrong?
I could do. See what happens. Baka, baka, baka.
the code word.
What is?
I got the
I don't know
vibe.
the code word.
I'm gonna
I don't
know
know
who's the guy
your
next to me.
Also, yeah, the Sparrow.
All right, Sparrow. That was our super secret code word. Things are bad. Repeat, things are going bad in there.
Oh, well, so what do we do? What does the code word mean? What do we do?
You got to get him out.
But, okay.
Hey, he looks like a guard. He can just go over and be like, I gotta take these guys. I don't know. Figure it out. You're the smart one.
Okay. So Damien, you just see a third guard kind of go, because they're about to take him downstairs, I guess, into the cellar, you can say. He goes,
Okay.
Gentlemen, I've been instructed to take these guys somewhere else. You guys are free to go and break. And I'll roll a d20. He gets, we'll say a 10.
Ten.
Oh no.
My man.
And the two guards are gonna go, you don't seem... Are you new here? They got a 16. So they know that Lark isn't Lark.
Oh god.
So they both mess up their attacks.
Oh, they're attacking?
Yeah, they attack Lark to try and quiet him down too.
Is Lark gonna like radio out to us? Be like,
Yeah. Help, meaty.
Baka,
And-
baka.
okay.
So it's not gonna raise too much trouble yet, just because this is a normal thing. So
Would I notice all this happening? I
yeah,
assume I
Damien,
would.
you would.
Oh crap. Oh
All
no.
right. I'm gonna
Okay.
pull out my potion cannon. Just we're going in.
Let's see. So real quick, we are going live for 2 hours and 30 minutes. This feels like a good place to stop for today.
I would say so. Everything has gone about as bad as it could have.
As it could be.
Yes.
Yes.
Should I
Baka,
do
baka.
the watch thing? Just to make sure we don't
Yeah.
forget about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
let's
then
try
to
to
wrap this up with a
watch.
nice to wrap this up with a nice pretty bow, we'll say next episode we're going to roll for combat for Cherry, Zephyr, and Lark. It's gonna take a while for Craig and Sparrow to get inside, and Damien, you have pushed your button. It starts to go, and so it covers you in that pretty blue light, but you still don't quite know what it does yet. And next episode we'll let you roll Arcana to figure that out.
Okay.
But suddenly, this Ocean's 11 has turned into Gladiator.
Oh no!
Are you
So
not
we will
entertained?
Oh, God.
I say to
So
the
Damon's
chat.
just like, shit. This is
So
why
we
I
will
work
see-
alone.
So we will see what happens next time.
Woo! Also, as a
Oh,
little bit of
man.
flavor, while Damien is invisible, while he was sneaking into the casino, he would have put on his owl's cloak and his owl mask. So he now has his owl mask on as well as his cloak. The hood kind of comes up to a point like right here, and then it like kind of folds down, and it looks like if you were to actually look at the cloak in broad daylight, it would look like a wingspan almost.
Yeah.
And think like Decidueye. It looks like Decidueye's
Ooh,
arms.
okay.
Mm.
That's
Okay,
basically what it
so
kind of looks like.
if
Except
the
like a little
ever-
bit thicker, it kind of goes all the way down.
So if you decast your invisibility, we just see an owl.
Yeah, you just see now.
Yes. Exactly. I just want to add that as a
Right.
little bit of flavor. I'm officially in my gray owl garb.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Anything else before I guess we go into our last kind of talking point here?
No. We tried.
Not for me.
We tried.
We tried, guys.
Yeah, the one time I didn't want to roll a bad stealth roll, I roll a bad stealth roll.
See,
I was like, she'll be fine. She has a +5.
So I was honestly scared that Cherry was gonna just kind of be in there by herself. And you
the
guys-
only one who's caught.
Yeah. Um. So next time we will be having a quite intense battle. Whew. Any thoughts, comments, concerns other than Cherry joining y'all for
Dying.
30 minutes and already
Dude,
I'm
I
not
thought
gonna
this was
kill
going to
your
be so
niece.
smooth. I thought we were just going to walk in as just like patrons, try and see what was going on.
Yeah.
And then 2 minutes later, we started a fire, and half our team is kidnapped, and the other half that went in doesn't know any of the plans.
yeah.
I blame
The best part
Goki.
is I wasn't even trying to sneak into the casino. I was trying to sneak up to the rooftop. I was trying to make sure nobody saw us going up to the rooftop from the casino.
Yeah, you guys weren't
I
even
wasn't
Yeah.
even trying to go in.
We were
Yeah,
just
but
trying
We
to
weren't
get
even going
back up.
in and we failed.
Uh,
It's fine. This is fine.
but that's D&D for y'all.
True.
So I believe we won't be able to play a second session here because Gookie's going to be busy with his performances, and it's going to be Christmas the following
Yes.
week, and then I leave Christmas Day. So the next
Well, I'm done my
official
performances,
episode-
but I'll be leaving this week because I'm going to be out of town. So
Okay,
I won't
yeah.
be available until like early January.
Yeah, so it seems
Yeah,
like we won't
same.
be able to do another session until January, which is fine.
You're leaving
gives us
Christmas
time
Day,
to-
Icy? Are you
I
Santa?
wanted- yeah,
Are you
I
Santa?
wish, man. Give me an excuse to eat all the cookies I want.
There you go.
But yeah, so we're hoping to get the first couple of cut down VODs here pretty soon,
Yes.
and we'll be continuing on. I think this is going to be
Indeed.
probably the longest arc just because there's a little bit more setup to it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I really have for today.
I'm here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Things are going great.
Things are good.
Yes.
We gotta watch out for Cherry. Like, as soon as they're like, we're taking Cherry with us, like, yes, finally an NPC to go with them. And then she's gonna die.
Nah, dude, it's gonna. This casino is going down in flames.
I am
And
not
Apple-
going to
Cherry's
kill
going
your
to
niece,
start it.
Mhm.
Craig.
Yeah.
I'm not going to kill Craig's niece. I'm not killing Cherry. I will heal Cherry first turn I get. I promise that. And I will also cast like heroism and stuff like that as well. So I have that.
Nice.
I'm put this in the character tab for Cherry. Does that bring me back to the same page? It does not. I'm glad I didn't exit it.
Should we end the
but yeah.
stream, then?
I was just about to say, if there's nothing else,
Yeah.
I think we're done.
I think we're
Alright,
good.
guys.
Yeah.
See y'all
All
next
right.
Nice.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
time. Bye.
Peace.
Woo!